All right, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone back to another session of Book of the Dragon. I am your DM Wyvern, and today we have several great players at the table. Starting at the top, please introduce yourselves. We have Peren.
How's it going? Peren, Eaglesong, Elf. Been playing D&D for quite a while.
Great. Next up is Cador.
I'm Dan. I'm playing Cador the Crimson, Jester Bard, half-elf. Been playing D&D for a while as well. Happy to get to play a D&D.
Excellent. Hanzo.
My name is Travis, or TJ. I am playing Hanzo, the Half-Orc Samurai, who is looking to get some more loot. Level 1 sucks.
Samuel.
Hi, my name's Craig. I am playing Samuel, the priest of Selune. I am getting worried because I'm running low on spells, so we'll see how that goes.
And next up, and lastly, we have Chandoran.
So I am Guillaume, playing Chandoran Mage Teeth, and hoping to stay alive as your group scout.
Wonderful. All right. Oops, I forgot that into a chat frame. In the last session, you ventured deeper into the sewers, discovered an infernal furnace that seemed to be haunted by a horrific spirit, in a room filled to the ceiling with the clothes of countless victims. Following a scream of pain into the darkness, you came across a band of goblins surrounding what seemed to be two captives. You slew the goblins and are now left deciding what to do next. So that brings us to the adventure session for today. So before we get a little bit further here, could we quickly decide on a caller for today's session and set up a marching order for ourselves?
Pretty good having our scout be the caller, it seemed like last time.
I'd have to agree.
Well, I do like to move it around. I like to give everyone a chance. So I think, Chandoran, were you the scout for the last session? I forget.
Yeah, I was the caller last session.
Okay. All right. Let's move it around. Samuel, have you had a chance to call?
I have never done it before.
All right. You're it. Tag.
All right, lucky me.
And again, just so you guys know, this is something that the other table does really well. You know, when it comes to finding role-playing opportunities, what Table 1 has sort of naturally fallen into is the practice of deciding what they are doing for the exploration round in character. So that's, see that as another opportunity to sort of get to the character that you're playing, if you want to do that. You don't have to, of course. Playing at my table is not about being a great actor, it's about having a good time, and the way that you have a good time as a player.
Sounds good.
And so, yeah, with that out of the way, we have Samuel, who will be our caller for today's session. I believe is our marching order the way we want it.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm good with Cador and Chandoran up front. I have no problem. I figured
All right.
Maestro or Pellet in the back. One tank at the back, one tank close to the front.
Okay, let me go ahead and share the map again for
People that weren't there last week.
for Mastodon.
Yeah.
So,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think with this crew we need a light source.
I'm human. Now that Ailes is... Oh,
Nope,
Masto.
we are good because the Silverstar gets extra vision.
Mastodon's here now, so...
Yes. Okay.
Still...
Okay.
Yep, and
I'm good either way.
we need to add Mastodon to the party sheet.
good call. Yes, we do.
Or Maestro.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Mastodon.
And there's nobody to help me out with my side here.
Your hit
bleeding
points.
outside. My bleeding outside.
I do, actually. I was going to get to that. I have one heal spell left if you'd like to have. Which I'm assuming is a yes.
I would like to not die, that's for sure. Yeah.
All right. I will use my last one.
Okay, go ahead and burn it. go ahead and cast your healing spell whenever you. Oh, there you go.
And identify creature 12. I don't think that's who we want to heal.
I think you might be right. Let's see here.
Looks like you have the goblin targeted.
Question is, how do I untarget him? Oh,
Right at the
unclear
top.
Targets. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Here's hoping for better than a 3. No!
Oh dear. All right, Samuel, you clutch your holy symbol and wave it across your companion Peren, and he looks a little better, but still heavily damaged from the combat encounter. Does anyone have a healing skill by any chance?
I do.
You could try to use that healing skill if you have not used it yet so far, because I think it's no, you can. It's once it's per character per day, I think. So if you haven't used it on Peren previously, you can go ahead and do it now.
I will certainly give it a shot.
Success. Okay. It doesn't heal a great amount of damage.
I think it doesn't heal any damage unless you have that special ability that our Druid companion has.
Oh, truly?
Yeah, I think it for 2 skill points, it's really disappointing.
What? I would assume. What? Let me just check out Ale's sheet here. He has healing 2 as well, so I don't see. It does. It restores 1d3 hit points.
His kit gives him something that lets him restore hit points, though.
No, you get the restores 1d3 hit points that were
1d3.
lost in the previous round. Or, only 1 healing attempt can be made per character.
In the previous round. Yeah, I understand. I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you. You can roll a d6 and we'll just count it as healing for Peren.
All right.
I've normally done it as the DM, as I've always done it, as long as it was done immediately after combat.
Yeah.
Because it'll be one of those, they go attend the wounded and the rest of us search the guy.
Well, I just feel really bad for Peren right now. I mean, he's not doing amazing.
2 more.
There we go. That's 1 hit point, actually.
No, I rolled it as a D3.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah.
So in my case, I'll add a little bit more. And Masto apparently has a weak version of lay hands, if need be. It's your call.
I think we should probably hold it.
Yeah, I think we should probably hold that. Let's just pray that I can dodge it better.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
only-
Use a bow for a while.
all right. So as Samuel tends to Peren, you all notice the goblin that Thaddious captured, who is badly wounded, and further down the corridor, you see the source of the commotion. What look like 2. We don't have a torch burning, right? So
We do not.
We're all using infravision.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah. So you see.
We had one, but I think our Druid was carrying.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys see 2 heat sources to the right of yourselves.
Yeah, Cador will walk up and just be like, they definitely appear to be like tied up, right?
The captives.
Yes.
Yes. They look bound, and so who's walking up to them?
Cador.
Cador.
Definitely one.
And Hanzo's
not
going to
corrupt.
light a torch.
Hanzo's going to light a torch. Okay. Could you go ahead and please mark that torch off your sheet?
doing it in inventory. Yeah.
Hanzo.
Down to 3.
I will just make a couple of notes here myself. So-
Cador, if you need your offhand, I can sheath my shield and carry it if you'd like.
I can dual wield or just beat people with the torch.
Okay. So Cador, approaching these 2 sort of figures in the darkness using your infravision, you see one of them stir, and as you approach them, you get the sense that one of the figures is badly wounded. Clearly a male. You can tell from the sound, of his groaning, and you hear what sounds like a human woman next to him, clearly distressed by what's happened to her companion here.
Cador just like puts on a disarming kind of cadence to his speech, and he's just like, no need to worry. The goblins are all dead, and you can thank us all once you're untied. And he makes like he's going to be cutting them out of the whatever binds they have. Hopefully it's rope. If it's like manacles, that's probably not going to go super well. But he's also going to try to pickpocket them as he pretends to help them basically first.
Okay. As you say this to the two captives, the woman beseeches you for healing for her companion. She says that he's badly wounded and might die.
Oh man, well, one of our companions also is like badly wounded, but I don't know how much healing we have left. But I'll ask them. I'm no healer. My skater kind of like whispers back to everyone. He's like, "Does anyone any healing left? I know the elf was pretty hurt. The first elf.
Am I done ministering to Peren?
You are. Yes, that only took.
All right, I will go over and have a look if I hear that they need some assistance.
Okay.
And I guess I'll follow over too.
Bit of a moment here. Let me just crank up what I want going. Okay. So Samuel, you head on over that way. Let me give you a torch, Hanzo. It's 15 feet of light, correct, for the torch? There you go.
I believe so.
All right.
You're gonna make me go look.
And so, Samuel, I'll just put you over here. Is anyone watching over the wounded goblin?
Somebody probably ought to stay with our goblin friend.
I'll stay with my bow ready, a couple 10 feet away. When
Okay.
I am.
So Hanzo, I'm assuming you light your torch
Yeah.
and you approach where Cador is with Samuel and the two captives. Your torchlight reveals a badly wounded man, obviously the source of the scream that had caught your attention in the first place, and a disheveled, weak-looking woman. Samuel, you want to go ahead and try your healing skill on the man?
Well, that don't look very good.
Go ahead and roll.
We at least saved them.
All right. Success. Go ahead and roll your d3. Good roll. Okay. So you spend a minute patching up the man. He still looks grievously wounded, but is not going to die. The woman is incredibly grateful for your help. Cador,
It's
do you
all
want to
right.
roll
That's
your
what we do.
pickpocket?
Oh, roll the pickpocket. All right.
Dice tower.
Let me go to the skills. Dice tower. All right.
Okay. All right. Cador, you
Yes.
are able to sneak off a ring belonging to the woman
All right.
while she's not looking.
Sweet.
Could be her wedding ring. So good on you.
Yeah. Hey, it's a small reward.
Every little bit helps at this level, right?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
just call it a fee for heroing.
Okay. Right. Does anyone want to ask anything or do anything?
So what happened to you?
Who's asking?
We'll ask. While he's tending to the fallen fella.
All right. They say that they are residents of Waterdeep. They're not so sure exactly when, but all they know is that they were wandering the streets one evening when they seemed to have fallen into a slumber and woken up into this nightmare. They were being dragged by the goblins that you slew off to a chamber in the southwestern part of this complex where they were going to be secured for God knows what. They didn't know what was going to happen to them next. All they know is that they're being taken to a room where a monstrous beast would watch over them.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. What does it look like?
They say they have no idea. They haven't seen it. They were being taken to this room.
Interesting.
So there's
And
a
I
guy
guess we
in front
interrupted.
of us.
Correct. You came at just the right time before they were secured away in this chamber that they've heard about. They say that they have vague memories of what looked like a short man in heavy armor, surrounded by similar creatures to the ones that you killed. But it's just very hazy memories on their part. They just remember him. He seemed to be ordering these creatures around.
How long ago were you taken? Do you know?
They say in these lightless tunnels, time is meaningless. They have no idea how long they've been down here. They know they've been here a while.
I guess would try to detect evil, like with their intentions, with my paladin feature.
Sure. Is that like an sort of an innate thing for your class?
Yep. It says paladin can detect the presence of evil intent up to 60 feet away by concentrating on a location of evil in particular direction. You can do this as often as desired, but the attempt takes one round. This ability detects evil monsters and characters.
All right. So while the rest of your party is interrogating the captives, Mastodon, you reach into your spiritual power and spend a minute concentrating upon the worthiness of these two individuals in front of you, and you do not detect any trace of evil.
Okay, good.
The woman begs you if you could help them escape these sewers. They say that they've been down here far too long, and would like to see the night sky or sun ahead, hanging over Waterdeep once again, if possible.
Oh, you're not too far from one of the ladders up. We'll get you there.
They said they'd be very grateful if you were to help guide them over to the exit from the sewer.
Yeah, Cador's like, right this way, and like makes like a big sweeping gesture, and we'll actually lead them back the way we came until we get to the first ladder, basically.
Hey, does anybody speak up with old ugly down there? I don't speak his language.
Okay, so Cador, you are escorting the captives.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I will lead the way with the torch.
Hanzo, you'll accompany Cador as he takes out these people, tries to take these people out. Okay. And then the rest of you guys, you want to spend some time interrogating the goblin? I heard Samuel. Did you say something about wanting to speak to the goblin?
Yeah, but I don't speak his tongue. Anybody speak like goblin type?
Nope.
Sounds like
Nope.
gibberish to me.
Unless
It
he
is
speaks
gibberish.
music. I don't think so.
Anyone tried to see if he just speaks common?
Well, you can always ask him the old-fashioned way.
Mhm.
I hear elves don't like goblins much.
Oh, I don't like goblins at all. I don't speak
That's true.
goblin.
So I'll kick the goblin, asking him in common, are you awake yet?
Okay, let me just do a quick little thing over here on my end. How fast do you move, Hanzo?
I move 120. 12. Move at 12.
12. Okay, and what about you, Cador?
Cador. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's whatever max is for the most part.
12?
What do I see on my sheet?
Main page, right at the bottom under
12.
combat.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Under combat.
All right, it's going to take you guys
Yep.
6 rounds
There we
to go back and forth. So I'm just going to... actually, it's going to take you more like 8 rounds. So that's your travel time going back to the sewer entrance, helping these two people escape from the sewers. So I'll just mark them off, considering they're in transit. In the meantime, back to you guys. So who's
So
Peren?
Samuel, while you're investigating, I'll be watching out.
Okay.
So,
I guess I'll
tell
walk
the
back to the
lady-
goblin. Well, it looks like we're all heading back to the goblin.
okay. Right. So, Masto.
I will inform the lady
Uh-huh.
to inform Ivan Swiftstrike that they were found and that we were down here.
Okay.
And then I explain where Ivan can be found.
All right. They
That's
say
the
that
yawning
everyone knows the yawning portal inn, and as soon as they make it home to their families and have a chance to recover, they'll make their way to the inn and let Ivan know that you helped rescue them. They're incredibly grateful. All right, but before we resolve that, let's go back to Peren, Samuel, Chandoran, and Masto. While Hanzo and Cador have disappeared to the darkness, you are standing in front of a heavily wounded goblin that is looking at you with hate in its eyes.
So, Goblin, are you Go ahead. So, Goblin, are you willing to talk to save your life?
The goblin snarls back in broken common, something about being dead anyway.
Why? Who are you afraid of?
The goblin says he doesn't expect any mercy from you.
You can have a
Maybe
quick
we should see if he floats underwater.
Could heal the goblin in exchange for information. If you guys think that you might be willing to talk like that.
Who said that?
I would be willing to heal
That'd
the
be
goblin
Mastodon.
if he could give us information that we could use.
Hear that, Goblin?
Do you present that to the goblin, Mastodon?
I do.
Okay, the goblin says that if you promise to heal him and set him free, he'll tell you what he knows.
I'll turn to the guys and say, is this something that we want to do? Just because I don't actually know where we got this goblin from, like out of character and stuff, you know?
Oh, him and his friends attacked us. They tried to murder us.
They had those
We
prisoners
turned it
down
around, but
there.
That's
the
right.
prisoners
Mastodon
down
was
there
not
were
here last time.
being dragged down,
Oh god damn
dragged
it.
down the hallway towards
Our Druid is back.
Am I late?
Yeah. Good
I
morning.
overslept.
Good morning. I had the feeling you were fast asleep. Welcome to the party, Zlymer. I'm glad you could make it. Let me add you back onto the sheets. Poor guy. I know it's really early for you there in Kerala, right?
Yeah, it is. Oh god. I
What ti-
just woke up.
What time is it there?
As of right now, it is 7 o'clock in the morning.
Ouch. Ouch. Well, morning.
When you guys start, it's 6 o'clock. So,
I am not waking up at 6 a.m. for anything that isn't work. So I commend you for being up this early. In any case, you haven't missed much. In the aftermath of the fight, Hanzo and Cador helped the captives. Samuel provided some healing to a wounded man, and they shared some information with them about the dungeon. They went off to help the captives escape the sewers, and you and the rest of the team are left behind talking to a wounded goblin that survived the encounter with you guys and was captured by Thaddious. So Mastodon.
Yep.
So what's happening with you guys in your parlay?
I'll turn to the guys and say, is this something that we should do? Heal the goblin in exchange for information, or?
Well, you're kind of the voice of law here, so if you think that's fair, his intentions are not been real good up to this point. He might just run to the bad guys and tell them we're here.
Exactly. And I really am concerned about the level of information we're going to get for said promise.
Right.
So, I mean, if the information's really good and he goes, gets the heck out of here and doesn't become a problem for us, maybe.
I'm assuming that you're all
I don't
talking
seem to-
about this
I don't seem to trust
character
this.
right next to the goblin. So he's kind of looking
Yeah.
back and forth as you guys are sort of working this out amongst yourselves.
Right.
Well, we're talking very fast.
You're talking fast talking.
I would
Okay.
be willing to do my healing skill on him. I don't know that we should waste the last of our healing for this on this creature.
Okay,
No,
the
well-
goblin turns towards Mastodon and says that he can share with you guys a secret that might be useful. in this labyrinth. If you promise to let him live.
We can bandage him up without using magic.
Well, yeah, letting him live might be allowable, but the thing is he can't be a problem for us.
Right.
If he's gonna be a problem for us, then
I mean, I don't think at
That's
this
not
point, a paladin would be very much in favor of killing, an innocent creature, even though he is evil, but he's not really presenting any more danger.
Yeah, he's kind of helpless.
So I will say that if you can roleplay your alignment, but failing to sort of adhere to your alignment can have consequences. So yes, as a paladin, the summary execution of a downed opponent is not considered an honorable thing.
Right.
I'll produce
But then
that.
again-
I'll produce that holy symbol of Tyr that I picked out of that pile of corpses. Yeah, this.
Oh, that's
guy
right.
didn't
You
have
guys
too
were
much
able to
say about
identify
that.
it, correct?
Uh huh.
Okay. I'll be sure to. Let me go ahead and identify it on your character sheet. I added it to your character sheet. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, I didn't actually.
I mean, I feel like we could let him live if we could secure him in a place that's out of our way for the information. I just don't trust that he won't navigate these sewers ahead of us and give away.
Yeah.
You could also bind him in a way with ropes, so much, as to where it would take him a long time to maybe wiggle out, to give us any kind of head start. Like if you didn't want to kill him, but you wanted him immobile.
Yeah, that works as well. I'd be fine with
Just
that.
time real tight. and
The
everything.
goblin sort of listens to this, and his face sort of scrunches up in disgust. He's, you might as well kill me if you're going to do that, he says in his broken comment. I'll tell you what I know, but you have to promise my freedom.
How do we know you won't come back to haunt us later?
The goblin looks around at the shattered bodies of his companions and says, "Why would I try and come back and kill you guys? I might as well just stick the short sword to my gullet now."
Yes, but you might go to
And he
your
says,
boss
that
and tell
crazy
him.
armored companion of yours, there's no way that he and his companions can stand against him.
So how about
Slat.
so I'm gonna be like, so how about this? You tell us who's in charge, and then we'll be more willing to discuss your secret for your life.
Goblin rubs his chin. The goblin says that he's too heavily wounded to help you unless you provide him some healing.
Well, let's vote on it.
I'm gonna be like, so I'm also gonna play with my sword and be like, you're well enough to talk, so I don't feel like you're being honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Bad place to start this relationship.
All right. So where are we at? Sorry, I was just reading some messages that were sent to me. Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, I was trying to convince him that he's well enough to talk. So if he's well enough to talk right now, he's well enough to talk about his boss in order to get his life for the secret.
The creature says, "How can he trust you guys?" Once he tells you what he knows, what's stopping you from killing him?
What have you got to lose?
I'm gonna be like pointing at the paladin and be like, we have honor.
I was about to say, I'm a paladin. I have very
Obviously,
much honor.
we have more honor than you do.
Basically incapable of lying, I am.
Okay, so the goblin says that if he tells you who his master is, you will provide him healing and allow him to escape.
We will.
No, you tell
we
us who
will
your
let you
master is, and we'll be more willing to get your secret for your freedom.
Wait, what was that, Neural?
No, so what I was explaining to him is no, you give us who's in charge, and we'll be more willing to trade the secret you claim to have for your freedom. This is a deposit on your honesty.
Okay. The goblin considers, your offer for a moment. looks at his shattered form of his body and decides to make a go for it. He says that he works for the Rat King. The Rat King rules over these sewers.
Who or what is the Rat King?
He holds up his hand and says, "Now I need to get something from you guys before I say anything else."
Well, I'm willing to look him over, if that's what we want to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right, I'll have a look over him.
All right. Give me a healing check.
Not very interested in that, was I?
All right.
Nothing
Samuel,
I can do.
Samuel, you're not really familiar with goblin physiology. You don't really know how to properly patch him up, unfortunately.
I mean, I would do it if I wasn't stuck in the freaking loading.
Oh, how are you doing there, Zlymer?
I'm getting in. I'm in the character selection, but sadly the lag is real.
Yeah, lag can be. Let me. The map should have been shared with you, so you shouldn't have a problem with the map. Can you roll dice?
Wait. Can you guys see that?
Yep. We saw that.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you get into your character
But
sheet?
yeah, my character is not loading in.
Huh. I can roll for you. Let me.
I had that problem too. I had to that was why when I had to restart, so I had to jump out and get kicked and then come back in. That was the problem I had.
Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and roll your healing skill for you?
Yes. That
That's
would
okay.
that would be amazing.
All right. So Samuel's unable to do anything to help this fallen goblin. Ailes
Never
walks
been
forward.
this close. They stink.
Ailes walks forward and sees what he can do. Oh my goodness. So Ailes, your time in the swamps dealing with all kinds of different creatures, you're a little bit more knowledgeable about how to treat strange humanoids like this goblin and are able to provide him some limited healing. I'll go ahead and roll a d6 for you for how much you heal it by. Okay. So that's two points of damage.
I take a nice swig of booze while this is all going on, just to assure him that I am completely competent to heal things.
All right, so after Ailes patches up the goblin, he looks substantially better. And he looks a lot more confident, too, now that you guys have kept your end of the bargain a little bit. He says, "Okay, now that you've provided me some healing, what else can he help you with?"
So what was the secret? Where can we find this Rat King?
Okay, the Rat King has his kind of lair in the western part of the sewer, further down the tunnel from where you guys originally came from. He says that the Rat King has dominion over giant rats that swarm the sewer, and that it's rumored that he keeps a horrific beast guarding his treasure lair further into the sewers. A beast that can paralyze on touch.
Treasure, you say?
It's rumored that that's where he keeps his wealth. They've never seen it. The Rat King keeps it well hidden.
What kind of creature is this Rat King? Goblin? Human?
Human,
Elf?
sometimes. A rat at others. A human rat.
That's exactly what Ailes had in mind. What is? Oh, he's a human rat. Nani?
What is this were rat thing you're talking about?
He says that he's never heard of a weird rat, but that's what it is. That's how he would describe the Rat King. He has many
Interesting.
forms.
And you said
A
we could find him
shapeshifter.
to the west
To the west.
of here?
And the Rat King is the Rat King because normal weapons can't hurt him.
Wait, does the goblin know what weapons do hurt him?
He says as far as he knows, the Rat King's invincible. Thus, the Rat King.
Would my knowledge of like swamp creatures even give me like a remote idea what this thing is?
Yeah, I'll give you a
Other
fighting
than a
chance.
were-rat.
I feel like this is sort of like druidic lore. Let me go into your character sheet.
The
to see-
Silverstar would really know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, do you
Their
have
entire
go ahead.
religion is based on that.
On shapeshifting?
Yeah, the Silverstars know about were creatures and everything about them because they're actually the priest of were creatures.
Oh,
The saloon is.
oh, interesting. Okay, well, I'll give you a survival check, Ailes, and then Samuel, since that's sort of like your background. What would it be? I make you roll your religion.
Religion. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
No.
So that you rolled a 1? Slime?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
You rolled a nat 1.
I
Okay.
rolled a nat
So
1.
both of you kind of simultaneously recognize that what this goblin might be describing is a lycanthrope, a weir rat, and from what you understand, they're invulnerable to normal weapons, but they are vulnerable to magical weapons. So they're not necessarily invincible. But if it is a weir rat, then
as
it's
well.
a powerful creature, and it poses a significant threat to your party at this level.
Yeah, without enchantments or silver, I think we're kind of in trouble.
Well, I've got some silver coins. Maybe we can fill a sock with it and bludgeon it. I don't know.
It's fun, but even I know that's not gonna help.
Cador just kind of shrugs. Like, well,
The goblin says that you could potentially recruit allies in fighting him.
oh, do you know of some people who might be persuaded down here? Who else do you know besides the Rat King in these sewers?
What
So
about
he
the
says
people
that-
we-
Who's not dead? And he points to like all the other goblins.
So the goblin says that he and his cohorts work for the Rat King, and the Rat King rules the western parts of the sewer. But in the eastern parts, another power holds sway.
And they
I
say
asked the
they're-
Go
goblin.
on.
I asked the goblin if this is an actual animal.
The goblin says that it's not an animal; it's some kind of a humanoid, and it has strange, fell powers, and it's continually at war with the Rat King.
Enemy of my enemy?
And where can this group be found?
He's to the east.
Hey, is the Rat King the one that's grabbing all these people up from the surface, or will all these people doing it?
So the goblin says that it is indeed the Rat King who is abducting these people.
Why?
He's just the goblin says he's just a soldier. He doesn't ask why. All he knows is that for the last several months, the Rat King has placed significant importance on capturing as many people from the surface of Waterdeep as they can. They are brought down to these sewers and then sold off.
Just like okay, hear me out. This is just a theory. But
Sold
what
off?
if he's trying? What if he's trying to increase his horde, his group
Were
of
army.
people?
Then
Yeah,
why
his
is he
were
selling
armies.
them off? Like, I don't
mean,
understand.
imagine no, just hear me out. Imagine if he's selling the ones that are not good enough, but then come on, he's not selling all of them, is he?
From the sounds of it. Goblin, has he kept any of them? Has he recruited any of the people he's captured?
The goblin says that as far as he knows, no one has been held over. They've all been brought down, either killed or sold off.
There
and
you go.
With that,
So it's a theory.
I'm going to say
Just
that
a
8 rounds
theory.
have passed, and Hanzo and Cador return without incident to the party. And-
I've been talking as if I was there. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
So,
It's cool.
so who is the Rat King?
I should have been closer on
creature?
top of that. Sorry, who was asking about the Rat King?
Peren. I'm asking the goblin. So who is the Rat King at war with? What kind of creature is it?
The goblin says that he's never really laid eyes on Rat King's arch nemesis, but from what he's heard, it's an armored human.
Does he know where it is? Where he is? I'm supposing that's a human.
The goblin says that the enemy of the Rat King resides in the eastern parts of the sewers, so if you keep on going in the direction that you're currently facing, you might find his lair. But he's never been there, obviously.
Okay.
And what were the goblins doing in this tunnel?
The goblin says that they were on a mission to bring back those 2 humans that you freed to the Rat King.
So there's more exits ahead?
The goblin says there are exits all over this labyrinth, if you know where to look.
Would you be willing to guide us around?
The goblin looks greatly distressed at that suggestion. And explains that he was almost killed by you. His
wait. That's why. Wait.
And then win his freedom. He's not so sure about taking you around the labyrinth.
Freedom?
Can I?
This creature, it's freedom?
Ales?
Calm down. I got this. Like, I was like, dude, I was passing in and out of consciousness. Would you like to join me? I didn't hurt any of your friends.
Nor did I.
The goblin looks at the filthy druid and doesn't look too ready to hop along with him. The filthy and tipsy druid stinking of alcohol.
Oh, come on, let's have a good time. I have booze. I just offer. I believe I have alcohol in here.
Okay, the goblin kind of perks up at the sight of one of your...
I offer 1 gallon of ale.
All right, let's go ahead and mark that off your sheet if you're in fact giving it over. The goblin sort of brightens up at the gallon of ale. His little beady yellow eyes kind of gleam in the darkness. And he says, okay, that isn't too bad. He sniffs at it, takes a swig, and looks at ale as a little bit more friendly.
If you want more, just join us. I have 10 more gallons just in the back. We can just sip it along the way. In fact, I take one of my gallons and start sipping on it.
The goblin, rubs it, seems to consider your offer, and then says that instead of accompanying you guys, what he can do is he can sketch out a little bit of the sewer heading off towards the Rat King's arch nemesis or towards the Rat King. You guys can choose, and he can mark off some of the, if you have a map of, if you guys are mapping these tunnels.
He's friendly with the,
you're offering, one or the other. Why not both? We just gave you, Ales just gave you a gallon of alcohol.
No. I got this. You're friendly with the Rat King, right?
Goblin says he works for the Rat King.
Would you be willing? Just take this, okay? I don't know about my friends, but I'm willing to give you a cut of everything I get from now on, as long as you're working for us. I know that you like gold and silver. Am I right?
Working with a goblin.
Dude, there's nothing beneath a swamp druid. I'm just gonna tell you that.
The goblin says that the only reason he's working for the Rat King is for gold and silver.
So what if I give you half of everything I get from this point, as long as you're working with me? If you act as like a spy within their midst, because anyway, as you know, we're hunting down the Rat King. He's gonna fall eventually. You're gonna be out of business.
Rat King is in which direction? Hanzo asks.
Towards the west.
Make a little die roll here. Okay. Give me a charisma check, Ales.
Okay. Come on, big money. Oh yeah.
No,
you want low,
It's too high.
Okay. The goblin looks tempted for a moment at your offer, but then shakes its head and explains to you that his adventuring days are over. All he wants to do is get out of the labyrinth. After meeting, he points at the armored figure with a horrific mask. After meeting that one, he decided that his goblin adventuring days are over.
So would we rather have
goblin?
So would we rather have a map towards the enemy of the Rat King or the Rat King? I don't know that we can fight the Rat King at all right now.
I think enemy.
He's still willing to.
Information.
Yeah, let's get the. let's get the
DM,
sketch
he's still
map.
willing to scout ahead, right?
No, sketch the map.
Yeah, scout the map. He's still willing to do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I've not lost everything.
So let's get the map towards the enemy of the Rat King.
Yeah, I agree.
And the enemy of your enemy is your friend.
Is that the party's will? Do you guys want to take a
Yeah.
vote?
I think it's pretty unanimous.
I mean,
Anyone
I'm fine with
against it?
Unless someone can try to
Alright, well-
convince him to give us both.
Let's just do it.
I don't know if anyone really
Ailes
heard
is
So
depressed.
the
He didn't
vote
get a
is to go, whether we're going to go meet the enemies of
Well,
the Rat
Ailes,
King.
you've healed him. You've given him an ale. I'll give you a check to see if he's willing to map both
Natty?
directions for you.
Okay.
Can I
what do
assist
check?
in any way, or
There's no such
I'm
thing.
a fairly charismatic person?
Help. I don't think help
There
action.
is
no
because
help
it's
action.
into-
So go ahead and make your charisma
Uh,
check again.
Low
Roll
money,
low,
low
baby.
money, low
Oh,
money.
baby.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay. All right.
That's fucking 9.
So the goblin says, since you have been so compassionate and trusting of him, he says, pointing to Ailes, he's willing to mark off what he knows heading towards the Rat King and towards his arch nemesis. So as long as you guys promise to let him go.
Oh, yeah, you're free at this point. Don't worry.
Okay, let me go ahead and reveal a little bit of the map that he's willing to divulge for you guys.
So the little guy's talked himself out of certain death. His lucky day.
He's talked himself out of certain death, and he's got 1 gallon of alcohol on him.
Well, don't we all want to cut pet goblin once in our lives, you know?
Yes, but alas, some things are not meant to be.
Okay, do you guys see him marking off the map for you?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so he makes a little mark in this sort of room, this sort of branching corridor heading up north. You guys see that?
Yeah.
So he says
Map
that,
just
that,
went
that,
black.
that's where you can probably find the Rat King. He's usually layered there. And he points at this circular thing. He says that's his treasure room, where the beast is. And
Sorry, out of character question. When we were down here before, we found that room with that furnace thing in it.
yes,
Where's that on the map right now?
it's to the west. I thought.
Yep.
It should
yes.
be right where that room where it goes up to where the statue is. The furnace would be right there at the front.
It
Like
should-
Ailes is like.
oh, you
let's
talked yes,
not.
the object of the furnace. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yes, let's not go there anymore.
Is missing, but you're right. The furnace is still there. So, sketching a bit of one of your parchment. Whose parchment is he using, by the way? Does anyone have any?
Apparently, the answer is Hanzo's because I know Hanzo has parchment.
Okay, Hanzo, you have parchment?
I do have parchment.
Okay. Does anyone have a writing implement?
I do.
What do you got?
Ink vial and
Okay, we'll just say he's using one of your ink files. Okay.
Yep.
But it's not. He's not going to consume all of it, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So using Hanzo's parchment, which he does consume, and one of your ink files, he sketches out the map that you currently see. And again, in his broken common, he explains to you that if you were to continue going in that sort of northeasterly direction, he believes you'll eventually find the nemesis of the Rat King in those tunnels, that section of sewers.
I just lightly pat him on the head. I'm like, thank you, friend. Enjoy the beach.
All
so
right.
which way are we letting him go?
The goblin says that the
South.
safest place for him is south. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Do you guys let him go?
Yep.
They've agreed to do so.
When this character dies, I'm gonna make that goblin.
As long as he
What?
turns south.
Okay, so you guys like accompany him towards that sort of
Yeah.
main tunnel heading towards the south?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Let me go ahead and just take off the tokens so that we just have we'll keep Hanzo on the map because of his torch. Well, actually, we should keep Samuel there since he's the caller. And I'll just pretend that
And then I'll hand the torch to Masto,
Okay.
since he's the one that actually needs light.
Okay.
Well, him or Alis, either of them can use the torch now.
Absolutely blind. But it's,
soon as
it's
the
not
goblin
a
goes
it's
around
not
the
much
corner.
of a difference.
I kill the goblin.
No.
Who is this?
Hanzo.
Hanzo. All right. Does anyone want
No,
to
no,
object?
Well, I stop him. I stop him. I object. I stop him.
Okay. So, as you guys
Yeah, that's not very
enter the
nice.
intersection, the goblin turns towards south and freedom. Hanzo steps forward and puts his hand across his katana. And as he does so, Ailes gets in his way, and the goblin disappears into the darkness.
Why did you stop me?
Do not mess with the balance of nature, my friend.
It's a goblin. It's already a balance against the balance of nature.
I mean, I
A
could say the
deal's a
same
deal.
about you,
I'm with
couldn't
the
I?
Druid.
Fine. We shall honor your deal. Though it is
Thank you.
poor choice.
That's for you to say.
It is for me to say.
I got a new drinking buddy today, so.
Well, the two of you smell like you would be friends.
You're just lucky the dwarf wasn't here because the goblin
Who said
would
that?
already be dead.
Who said that?
Oh, that was
that is
Cador.
true.
Kador,
Yeah.
I'm giving you an XP bonus for that. That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one. I have to
Well,
give him
for a jester, I don't do too much jesting, so I'm trying to work on that.
Well, you certainly earned your role-playing
that.
point.
You
XP
did one.
bonus
You did one this
for-
section.
for today's session.
And anyway, but just to follow up on that, Ailes lifts up an armpit, looks and smells. It's not me. It's the mushrooms growing on me.
All right, you're also getting that an XP bonus.
Ugh. Hanzo shivers like I should light them both on fire.
Well,
Shove
I think
the
we
torch.
do have a new friend to meet, right? If we go far enough east, so might as well not keep them waiting.
Does anybody else think they're not going to be glad to see us?
They discussed a rat king. What is a rat king? A man rat.
It's a were-rat.
Okay, I'm just thinking. I'm gonna say something out of character. Think Master Splinter, but evil.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think whether or
Watch
not I
out
know
for
whether or not I
forward
need silver.
levels.
And I would just be laughing my ass off if he had like Ninja Turtles as his assistants.
Yeah, Samuel.
If that happens,
So I
do-
usually don't like doing this. As the DM, I don't like feeding things to my players. I'd rather you guys sort of arrive at revelations on your own. But he could have been lying about everything. You don't know.
Oh, that's true.
oh, if he is, a Swamp Druid's rat is something else. You should know that. I will hunt him. I'll go all John. I'll go all.
You're gonna have an entire
what
side
was that?
quest.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Goblin.
What was that movie? I will find you.
Oh, that's
There you
taken.
go. Taken. Liam Neeson.
I have a certain
Yep,
select skill.
taken.
Let's head east. At least we have a map. But we will not believe anything else. We don't even know if this map is real.
So where do you go? To the Rat
All
King
right, are
or
we
to his
sending
enemy?
a scout out
East.
front, or we just heading east?
Yeah, I think we're heading east to see.
That's where they were
about
dragging people. That's why it makes me
potential
wonder.
ally.
It's no
Okay.
ally to the east. They were dragging
Well, let's
the prisoners east.
Wyvern, I just had a doubt. Since we realized that the were rat is only affected by magical weapons, would Shillelagh technically affect him?
Yes. Add a character.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
If it provides you a magical bonus to hit, you can hit the rear.
Yeah, it does.
And I
so
believe that
as-
Samuel's mace, the hand of the moon or the moon hand,
Yeah.
can also hit
Yeah.
the rear rat.
Yeah, so do we trust that going to the east is the right choice, considering they were in the east?
I
Or
mean,
if
we don't
if
have.
there is an enemy of the Rat King, is it possibly not the other direction?
It's
Where's he
quite
sending us
possible.
where's he
There
sending us-
might not even.
That's
an
actually really good logic. Is that you, Neural, who's putting that together?
Yeah,
Hanzo just looks at him. It's like they were taking those 2 prisoners to the east.
yeah. I'm thinking maybe we want to check the west instead,
Let's go west.
because if there is actually an enemy of the Rat King, I think he's sending us to the Rat King, not away from the Rat King.
Okay, I think that's fair. I'll just consider everything a goblin tells me to be a lie and to do the opposite. Because he did want us to let him go. So, and I think we should have killed him. So, like, following that logic, let's go west.
He's gonna set foot in a swamp one day,
You're making my head hurt.
and that swamp is gonna be my swamp. If he was
Head
lying.
west.
If he was
I
lying.
can't. I can't remember. In Tui, there's no way to do a check to see if you think someone's lying or not, right?
There might be a proficiency related to that. I wouldn't know of it off the top
okay.
of my head. But
Okay.
no, there isn't a deception check per se. There could be a spell that could, help you tell if a person's lying or not, but I don't think any of the party has it.
I think
Yeah, there was something of truth, right? I forgot.
Perhaps, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
something. I can't think
It's
of it
called
offhand
detect
either.
lie.
This is second edition. There is
Oh yeah,
something
detect lie.
for everything.
No, it's
Detect
detect truth. Detect truth.
So,
God
so let's
knows.
head west.
None of us have it.
So let me get this straight. So we negotiated with this goblin to get information to then turn around and discard it. Is this
Yes.
what I'm
No.
following?
We're still
Yeah,
still
we're using
using
it.
the map details that he gave us. It's just we're going in the opposite direction he told us to go.
Samuel, my good friend, you obviously are not an intellect, but understand we have inverted the knowledge that the goblin has given us because goblins are treacherous.
They are pathological liars. Ailes completely agrees with that.
Still wish you had let me kill it.
I want to
Or
be
at least
looking
drag it.
down the hallway to the south. Can we make out any of
He
his?
gave up.
his
He
light?
gave up his. Oh wait, oh, sorry. Never mind.
Sorry, someone was trying to say something to DM?
Sorry, if I look to the south and like get out and get just out of the light, did he actually leave? Can I still
So
see signs
your
of his-
infravision does not go further enough to see wherever the goblin went at this point. A couple of minutes have passed, and he's now out of your infravision range.
Oh yeah,
If
they're
in
they're
fact
they're
went
fast
down-
as fuck.
down the,
They're fast as fuck.
I'm just making sure that he left and he's not like trying to like hide in a corner and wait.
I don't think he wants to hang around Hanzo anymore.
Okay.
I think he's going to his goblin village to tell stories about the terrible demon he ran into in the sewers
We
Okay.
loot the rest of the
with
goblins.
the horrific ogre face.
Yeah.
Yes.
We do that. We
Okay.
search and loot the
Wearing,
goblins.
isn't Hanzo wearing his mask? Isn't Hanzo wearing his mask?
Oh yeah.
So
Which
that's
makes it
a really good thing that you pointed out. That takes a turn. That's going to give you a random counter check, and I'm going to say that you did manage to find several dozen silver coins on the goblins. I do need to roll that up separately, but I'll make sure to put that in your treasure package at the end of the adventure. Okay?
All right.
All right. So west, east, flip a coin.
Let's go east.
Let's go. Wait, I thought we were going
Or
west.
sorry,
I'm
west.
confused.
West is best. My bad.
Whoa.
left on the map. We're gonna
Oh,
go back
all right,
toward the furnace, through the furnace, and keep going.
See, I just hope we don't see that scary face because that's against nature. That is something.
I have really good news for you guys. Because Thaddious is not here, you guys can move 90 feet around.
Oh my god.
So
We've
you
become
can,
the
blaze-
fastest
You
fucking
guys
game.
can, yeah, exactly. You guys can blaze through this place now.
Next time, I still say I just pick up the whole dwarf.
There you go.
Master Blaster.
Well, we just gotta build like a chair and a ladder on your back so
Right,
you can climb
absolutely.
up
Okay,
That's what the good halfling's for.
Samuel, the party moves 90 feet down the corridor. You pass the furnace. To the north is that small sort of chamber you found with all this discarded clothes and the abandoned symbol.
No. Wyvern,
Oh.
remember what I remember something?
Oh yeah, that's true. as you guys sort of pass down this corridor, you do notice kind of like smoke billowing from the room in the north. It's sort of flowing down the various tunnels.
It's spontaneously combusted.
Yeah, I just look at that. I'm like, neat.
Huh.
Let's hope we don't all choke.
There are rules for air supply in the Dungeoneer's survival guide, but I am not going to be that.
Well,
Yeah, who's gonna bother?
Yeah, I'm not going to bother.
So the goblin mapped out this room that's to our left, this western room that opens to the north.
Yeah, you see sort of like a rough sketch of a room.
Okay.
branching out to the,
Cador will kind of go to the room and see what the door looks like. He assumes there's a door.
Okay, so are you? Let's turn to the caller. Samuel, can you get this round?
All right.
Yeah, please tell me
What
what's
do you
happening
folks
this round.
want to do? Are we going to go look to the south, or are we going to follow the goblin sketch? You guys don't seem too interested in follow the goblin suggestions. Maybe it's all a lie.
Well, he didn't really suggest anything. He just gave us a sketch of both directions. I want to be watching for secret doors.
Okay. Peren is watching for secret doors.
I would
Go
say
Watching for any animals that can pack a punch.
Maybe we should look to the south and make sure there's nothing down that hallway.
Agreed.
I would vote for the south too.
Okay. So the party
Which way is
goes south.
Is it up or down?
We are going south, Jim.
Cador, do you want to drop out of the group and explore that room to the upper left? Or are you going to hang
That
out with the
doesn't
party?
seem wise, but I really am very tempted.
You could if
Well,
you
I'm
want to.
gonna stand in that hallway.
I can join you if you want.
Yeah, I'd like no surprises behind us. That's my biggest thing.
So
Yeah,
Cador,
no, Cador will hang out. He'll keep watch with his improvision.
okay, so you're going to hang out with the party?
One second.
I'll
Kiddo, are you
hang
gonna
out
go
in
in
the
that room?
room, basically.
You mean
Not go
which-
into the room, but in this little alcove.
Okay, so you're
Alright.
going to take a
Wait,
peek
do you want any
inside.
help?
Sorry?
You're going to take a peek
Kiddo,
inside
do you
the
want
room?
any? Oh, wait.
Cador, you're going to take a peek inside the room? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, I will. Fine. You keep begging the question.
No,
Cador,
I can't
do you need
understand
any
what
help?
you're doing.
Cador will peek in the room. Why not?
And
Kiddo, do you need
Ailes-
any help with that?
Cador doesn't ask for help.
I join him anyway.
Okay, well, I think Ailes was asking
You notice
Cador
he
in
left.
character. Okay. So I will put you guys together.
Now,
Samuel,
Aelith had the torch
that's
because
right.
he wouldn't
so-
see where Cador goes.
Yeah, good point. So I'll move over the torch to Ailes here, and I will move Samuel down into this room over here. Just give me a moment. So we'll handle Samuel first, and the rest of the party. You guys explore this tunnel going south, and you find what looks like a dead end, a nondescript dead end. And so that is what you encounter there. Moving up to Cador and Ailes. Second. You see you see the remains of what must have been an ancient altar. Whatever was here must have been smashed apart in an act of violence or anger long ago. Oddly, you feel a strange sense of satisfaction looking over the destruction. Aside from this debris, you see nothing else of note here. It's now just another small, empty chamber lost within the winding tunnels of the Waterdeep sewers.
Cador will kind of like pick around through the rubble if he can, using Ailes' like torchlight to see if he sees anything. I
Yeah,
don't
me
know,
too. I
noteworthy.
just want to see through the rubble.
Anything
and see
just
if I-
besides stone and rubble, basically.
Yep. Same here.
Okay. Cador, what's your alignment?
Do I have to say it out loud?
You can
No.
send it to me in Discord if you want.
Okay, I think I already sent you a message about it.
Okay.
We have a lawful evil, so it's not that bad.
What about you, Ailes? What's your alignment?
I believe I'm chaotic good.
What?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm
Druid?
chaotic good.
The Druid?
Okay.
Druid is neutral.
Swamp druids are allowed to be chaotic good. You'd be surprised.
Oh, okay.
And it's backstory worthy. It's based on my backstory.
Okay,
Well, there we go.
I'll
Cador,
read it out to you sometimes.
as you enter
Yes.
this small chamber, you feel a growing sense of anger surrounding and pressing down upon you. Moving over to Ailes, as you move through this chamber, I will describe what you experience. Gazing upon the ruins of the altar, you notice an almost imperceptible column of light surround you briefly. After this mysterious light fades, leaving you back in the Stygian darkness of the sewers, you feel strangely restored, and you realize that your spells or prayers have been miraculously renewed. Yes,
Whoa.
you get back your
So I
spells.
believe I get my bless back.
Correct. And
Right on.
Cador just feels something getting really angry at him.
All right.
Okay, over to Samuel.
All right, do we want to search here, or do we want to go back and hook back up with the crew?
We might as well take a look around. See if there's
Yeah,
anything
why
in
not?
this room.
I agree. We'll search the room.
Okay, secret doors, I guess. You guys are searching for secret doors and stuff?
Sure.
Okay, please give me your respective roles in the dice tower.
Yep. So
Okay. All right, Soaren, Chandoran, you can't really sort of make out too much in this room after a turn of searching. Excuse me, I should have.
What about Peren?
I made a mistake here. NeuralLift, Peren,
Yep.
you feel like you successfully searched this room, but you don't really find anything of value.
Okay.
We have a lit torch, right?
Yep.
We have to go ahead and
Do
light
we?
it. Yeah, could you go ahead and activate your torch? Let's see. You gave it to Ailes, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I can probably activate it off his sheet. My mistake not doing that. First handed it over.
It should be like 4 or 5 rounds left.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Because you
call
go
it a
30
4 or
minutes.
5 rounds. Yeah. So we'll say
Yeah.
4 or 5 rounds left and it goes out. Okay. So Samuel, you spent the turn searching this room. The party did not find anything of note. What do you do?
All right, nothing here. Shall we head back?
Yes. We should continue on.
All right, we head north.
Okay.
We'll meet up with the others.
All right. So I'm assuming Cador and Ailes fall back into formation.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Cador
Did you
gets out of
find
there
anything?
as soon as possible. He feels that anger and he's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
And I just say thanks a bunch to the air, and then I just walk out.
Anything down there? Hanzo
Uh,
asks the dude.
It was nice. It was pretty nice.
what do you mean? Pretty nice.
It was a nice little room with a nice little bunch of ruins.
Any reason for anyone else to go check it out?
Just a bunch of dumb rocks. Nah, no one should go in there. It's a stupid room.
I mean, it depends on how nice you are to the
These
room.
dudes,
That the
like-
room is nice to you.
What?
Yes. At this point, Ailes is just stripping off his own shrooms.
Okay. What's the furthest range of infravision in the party? I think it's just 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Let's measure this out real quick. All right. So you guys arrive at this intersection, this T section. So your infravision makes out sort of a blue passage heading up north. And to the east, you could be nearing the Rat King's lair. What do you do?
Wait, is it the Rat King's lair that was marked on the map?
He claimed.
Sorry,
that-
not
He claimed.
east, west.
Yeah, he claimed that West was the Rat King's lair
Yeah,
over here.
that's what I meant to say.
Do we want to go north or do we want to go west?
Well, that's the real question.
I said I'd just head west.
West.
What are we
Yeah,
going to
let's go.
do if the goblin was not lying and that's the Rat King?
We shall fight
Uh,
honorably.
Yeah, we've got two
Yeah,
people
to
who
know
got
of
What the fuck
it.
are you talking about, Hanzo? Oh, sorry. Language. Let's run. We're gonna run if that's what
If
happens.
it's a were-rat, he
If-
can change into a
if-
rat and be faster than us.
Yeah,
it's
well, the
something-
slowest
Wait,
person
if
died first.
he turns into like, so Ailes is pitch drunk, so he's gonna be like, if he turns into a rat, I'll be friends with him.
Yes,
I
you
don't
will.
think it works that way. I
You
have
could
a
be-
better chance.
You can
of
be
being-
friends with him, and if we can't hurt him, then we back out quickly.
Yeah, no, this plan is great. Ailes will try to be friends with him, and we will run and survive, and everything will be great.
Well, assuming that
Wait.
It really is
I'm
what you guys
drunk, but even
think.
I know that sounds like a human sacrifice.
I mean,
No, you'll be friends with him, and you can negotiate the fact that like we're gonna leave, and you'll be friends, and you know it's diplomacy.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
So it's exactly a human sacrifice, but I'm
That's
fine
right.
with it.
if it is something we can't fight, then we're gonna back out. I don't think any of us really can do much.
I mean, me and
Yeah, I'm not
Samuel
sure I
was-
believe this guy.
I know there's two people that have swords.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if that was going to
So-
be enough. It didn't sound like enough.
No, I don't think we're gonna have enough. If it is what he claims, but I don't know that it is what he claims.
Right. So,
no, it's
Well, here's the problem. We made the assumption that it was a were-rat based on what the stupid little goblin told us. The goblin did not say it was a were-rat. We said it was a were-rat. Therefore, the goblin isn't necessarily lying because we made the conclusion.
I mean, I do have some knowledge of this kind of stuff.
Head west. Talking will not solve anything.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
don't
Okay,
know
let's
what's
go
down
west.
there. We need
Let's
to go
go west.
see what's actually down there.
Yeah.
Why don't we go north and see what's above us first? That way, if we have to run, then we can know where we're running to.
I'm just saying. Ailes is just saying. If it is a were-rat, we don't have much of a chance of running.
Do you guys want
Yes,
to take
we
a
do.
quick
You know,
vote?
Well, it can't kill all of us.
I don't have to outrun a were-rat. I have to outrun you.
Exactly.
Until it turns one of us into a were-rat, and then it could come and kill the rest of us.
So I think that
Wait,
your,
I
two,
just
your
wanna-
two choices are to head north or to head west. Do you guys want to take
Yeah.
a quick vote on direction?
Sure.
West.
Let's just
Okay,
confirm the
I'll-
map that we were told.
I'll just go down the list. Cador,
North.
north. Chandoran,
West.
one for west, one for north. Mastodon,
north.
two for north, one for west. NeuralLift,
yeah,
West.
it's that's my situation. Right?
It's a freaking it's a coin flip right now.
So
You know what?
west-
I'm actually gonna
so,
flip a coin.
What's your vote, Neural?
West.
Two for west, two for north. Soaren,
I'll pick north.
three for north, two for west. Hanzo,
Oh, west.
three for three.
That's what I said. I was waiting for. It's like it's going to come down to the coin flip.
Ailes.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Oh my
that's
God! It's
super
Ailes who
mean.
has to decide.
That's perfect.
Take a swig, flip a coin, Ailes.
There's no reason to go
Oh, yep,
north.
yep. I'm just gonna take another swig and I'm gonna be like,
He says west. I pick him up.
let's go west. Screw it. if it's a were-rat, let's just take it on. Come on, let's go.
Your friend is to the west.
Okay.
Ah,
All
I
right.
see.
So it's
I
decided.
see.
Okay, so you guys head down the western corridor. Oop. Right. So. Let me grab the
And we all
torch.
rewrote characters.
Yeah.
Yep.
been nice playing with
pretty
this group.
I can still outrun most of you.
This corridor
Wait, what's
stretches
your speed?
This corridor stretches off into the darkness, but in the distance you can see a lit candelabra throwing a small pool of light to the oozing sewer water.
Seems odd down here.
I mean, someone's having a candlelight dinner show.
Someone should turn. Do we still have a torch? Ah, well, dang. I guess it's already visible.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
If we
The
can see
torch
a
can be
can-
seen down the corridor.
if we can see a candle,
Yeah,
they
they can see
the
our torch. Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah, that is true.
okay.
I mean, come on.
Cador will just kind of like whistle a
I'm
tune
drunk. I
out
can't tell that.
towards the direction of the candle and see what happens.
So just so you guys know, just to give you perspective, it looks like it's in terms of the map that the goblin had made for you, it looks like that light source is coming from that intersection. Way down. At least well over 200 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere nearby.
Do we have any sneaky
I should
characters?
put down a-
Well, we could probably send Chandoran ahead, or
Do we want to
if
scout?
Yes.
Yeah, go
Okay.
take a look.
Good luck.
I just love those moments in a dungeon crawl when people send out Bilbo Baggins to scout ahead.
Yes.
Okay,
Go burgle something.
While
go
while he's
burgle
scouting
something.
ahead, I'm watching behind to make sure we don't get surprised.
All right, so who's following on a party formation?
Chandoran.
Chandoran. All right, your special forces.
And I'm getting more drunk because I apparently hope that this is a nice friend, unlike the goblin.
Hanzo's gonna move ahead of the torchlight, but not as far as Chandler.
Right. So I'm gonna put Chandoran down the map, and I'll put Hanzo. So Hanzo, you are ahead of the torchlight, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So this is. Let me just make sure that I have everyone on a square, because no one gets to be off a square. Does that look right to you, Chandler? Is that how far ahead you are from the party? How many feet do you want to be ahead of them?
60.
60. Okay. All right. And Hanzo, what about you? What's your distance between Chandoran and the party?
30.
30. Okay.
Was it 60 feet? I can't. Well, I guess a ranger I would have known, but 30 feet's fine. I can see him and the party behind me,
Okay.
and the other people with infravision can still technically see me.
Okay. Put you right here. And I'm going to rule that the torch has gone out by this time. Do you guys want to light another torch?
Yes, please.
Who's going to provide you that torch?
Should we? Because you already have a light source at the end.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, but you
Yeah,
are
that's fine.
blind, Ailes.
Yeah, we'll just hang out in the
dark.
darkness.
Light at
I'm
the
fine with that.
So who's,
I just suppose that I've gone blackout.
Okay, so is anyone
the
helping
paladin.
guide? Is anyone helping guide Ailes? Because if not, there's a chance he gets lost.
No, he can hang out.
Cador sighs and we'll like
He can
hold
figure it
hands.
out.
Sorry,
Tie a rope around him.
the whole prospect of the fact that Ailes is drunk and he's just gonna walk off, everyone dies, and he's just on the surface like, wow, was that all a dream?
Okay, Chandran, I will say that you are moving silently and you are hiding in shadows. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what that's my standard sort of speech I give everyone who makes that check. So don't think that you necessarily are.
Yeah. No.
Why one? I just had a doubt. How much is the range of bless?
I'm gonna keep with Samuel and keep him from wandering off.
It's a pretty big range, Ailes.
So if I cast it, would it affect Chandran right now?
I think does it have a range?
What do
It's
we need
touch.
right now?
No.
I think it. Well, it's 60. I would not
Yeah,
cast blast because it's a very
60
short
yards.
spell.
Yeah, why would you
50
cast it right
feet
now?
cubed.
No. I don't mean it right now. I mean like if he's all the way on the other side while he's spying,
So I'll
and
tell
then
you
we
what
suddenly hit combat.
Yes. So I understand what you're saying here, Zlymer. So it has a range of 60 yards and an AoE of 50 feet. You will catch pretty much everyone in the party, and you have a pretty good range on that spell too.
As long as they're not in
Okay.
melee.
That's correct. If for whatever reason Chandoran gets engaged in melee, you cannot cast Bless on it.
Okay.
And it has a
Now,
duration
out
of
of
6 rounds.
character, I would say bless for something more important.
No, I'm just saying that because in case Chandran gets into like a pinch.
I'm guessing
When
he's
he's
going
a-
to run past me.
Oh yeah, true. That's not half a bad idea. I didn't realize that was the idea.
He's the scout. I saw things.
Okay.
They're coming at me.
All right. So are we all
Okay,
set up?
okay,
Do you
let's
guys
continue.
want to press
Yep.
on down the sewer?
Yes.
Okay.
Press on.
Chandran
Jim, I have a question.
Shoot.
If my spell range says 10 yards, does that translate to 10 feet underground, or is that actually 10 yards?
Sorry. Hit me again. I was taking a look at something on the map. What was that?
Sure. So I have a spell that's range is 10 yards. If underground, is that 10 feet, 2 squares, or is that 6 squares?
Oh god, yeah, that's annoying. There's a quick conversion between yards and feet. I forget exactly what that conversion is.
1 yard is 3 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me how many yards? How many yards? I'll
No, it's
dial
30.
it up.
It would
Be
it'd
30 feet.
30 feet, which is 6 squares. If that's what it is, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I know there were some rules about overland movement and underground
Okay.
movement.
Yes.
So
That's a
in
very
second
good
ed-
check. Yeah, go
Right.
ahead.
The only thing that comes down to between yards and feet is if the spell is an outdoor spell. So if it's lightning and it's outdoors, like call lightning, since it's only outdoors, it only works in yards. There's only 4 spells in the entire game, none of them at our level, that change from outdoor to indoor.
Okay.
So if it says yards, it's yards.
And it
Okay.
only
Good
works
to
outdoors,
Thanks.
correct?
Yeah.
No,
Understood.
the other 4.
No.
Those-
The 4 spells that we do not have, they're 3 level 3s and 1 level 5.
Yeah. All the fun idiosyncrasies of second edition.
Yeah, and they're all druid spells. So it's really easy.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Okay. I'll go ahead and process this round. Chandoran, are you moving your full 120 feet?
I won't go further than the cross section.
So not past the cross section, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll peek if I can on one side or the other. But
And
that's
since
it.
it's dark, I'm guiding Samuel, who can't see in the dark.
Okay. I'm gonna move you up to about.
I can actually, 30 feet.
Oh, you can?
Silverstar.
Wait, how can? Oh my god. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
the
like-
blind one here.
No, there's the paladin.
Oh, the
There's
paladin
2.
can't see either, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Wow.
can we just make a big conga line? Like
I'm
literally, I'll hold the
helping guide
paladins.
I'll help guide Master then, since I can see, and he's next to me.
Okay. Just going in moving guys here. That. All right, Chandoran. So I'm gonna about 40 or 30 feet. Let me go ahead and describe what we see here. Throwing off a weak light in the center of the sewer tunnel is what looks like a candelabra suspended across the sewer channel by a rod embedded in the ceiling. Otherwise, this looks the same as any of the other tunnels you've come across so far. And somewhere to the south, you hear the squealing of what must be many large-sized rats.
Oh no. See, I told you the goblin wasn't lying.
I'll silently go back to Hanzo and have him join me to the rest of the party.
Okay, so you guys are collapsing in on the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it takes 2 rounds. So Hanzo and Samuel join the rest of the party. We're back into party formation with Samuel leading the way. What do you do?
So I
What did you see?
So what did you hear or see or smell?
rodents, a lot of large-sized rodents. So I guess the goblin was right.
I told you, goblin wasn't lying. Nobody in this world says no to alcohol and then lies, or says yes to alcohol and then lies. Oh god, I'm drunk.
Yes.
So,
Yes, they do.
so do we keep going this way, or do we go try to find this supposed
I would try to find the ally.
That seems to be the smart path.
So backtrack, let's go.
Yeah. Anybody against it?
No.
All right, Jim, we head back.
Cowards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys head back.
Guess must defend the rest of you cowards.
go down this.
So are we going? Are we going?
You
are we
know,
going
that's a
west?
pretty smart comment considering that you don't have any way to hurt this rat either.
Reach over and take the cleric's mace. I'm pretty sure I could have beat it with this.
I'm
And
pretty
toss it
sure
back
it
at
won't
him.
work for you.
No, but most priests can bless weapons to damage creatures that require it.
But I do
Wait,
think,
could I have-
I do
wait.
think that mace only works with your specific kit, correct? Sort of bound.
I believe
I'm
that
pretty
is
sure
the
it
case.
does. Pretty sure it's just in his hands.
Wait, just a doubt, just a doubt.
Guys,
So, wait,
yeah.
did I
Go
just
ahead,
hear
Els.
that I can we can
Yes.
bless weapons?
Yes, the bless
Only
spell
one.
could have done on the a single weapon.
That's true.
Oh.
Which would
So
have acted
I can
on
I can
195.
technically create a
So
third
if
person
someone
who
were
can
to
attack the
bless
rat king.
Hanzo's katana,
Oh yeah,
no more big problem with the weird rat.
Oh.
not
that's
as big
true.
a problem. Oh yeah,
It's not as big a problem. It's still a freaking problem because it's still only 3
Yeah.
people who can hit it.
No, it's 3 people at that point.
And in fairness, Hanzo did miss a shit ton of shuriken throws in that combat encounter, so it can happen.
Yep.
Anyway,
did.
you guys have moved 90 feet back towards
Yeah.
where you'd come from, and you're heading towards the T section. Do you go north or south?
I'm just gonna confer with the party. I'm gonna be like, so the goblin wasn't lying. Should we go to the enemy? The
Yes.
enemy of the Rat King. So that would be west, east. I'm confused at this point.
East.
Somehow the drunken effect of ales is carrying over to me. I don't know why.
if the Rat King is back towards the west, where we just came from.
I mean, there could just be more rats all around the
Yep.
sewer. It's a sewer. It's
I mean, but
disgusting.
they were larger sized rats. They were bigger. They were.
Well,
I don't know what a large
How-
rat is.
How
It's
how can you
just
say
gross.
it was bigger when all we had was a sound?
Yeah.
Like
Oh
seriously,
no, you can tell a lot from sounds. I'm just.
you
saying.
didn't even hear it.
I know. You can tell a lot from sounds. I'm not saying me, but Chandoran can tell a lot from sounds. I'm just pushing up Chandoran's. I'm just inflating. I'm sitting here and inflating Chandoran's ego. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna take his ale if he's still drinking it.
Oh yeah, you can have some. And like he tries to grab it, just like here you go.
I pour it into the fucking stream.
You didn't.
We
You
cannot have.
didn't.
Wait. Pause.
Oh my
pause.
god, thank
There-
goodness.
I hand it
There's
back to
no
him.
player
Let's-
versus player combat in this campaign. So you
I'm
guys
like,
can
let's just go and do something. We don't need to discuss the rat. If we're gonna go, back east, let's go.
Agreed.
And it was just sad.
Well, we walked all the way back here. Might as well go
Nothing-
north, right?
Nothing,
And let the
nothing
rats
hurts.
come to us.
Yeah, we can check north. It
No,
makes sense to go
Ales
north,
is
no?
just depressed at this point.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
marking
okay
off
with
one
that,
more
too.
one more ale from you. So we'll modify that in your character sheet. Then
I don't pour the whole thing out. I just pour
Oh.
some of it out into the
Okay.
stream.
Okay.
I'm not pouring out. I'm just be like here.
That
like,
would have been a real jerk thing to do, to empty out the entire.
I'm not-
Oh no,
I'm not.
Ales,
I'm not.
Ales,
I'm not a
Ales,
complete
Ales
dick.
just collapses on the ground. Ales just collapses on the ground. He's like, oh my god, a drop
Actually,
has fallen.
Ales has no idea. It's
Oh,
pitch
nothing?
black dark.
That's
Yeah, he
true.
can't see that I
Yeah,
poured
no
it out.
torch.
I
You can
smell
hear, like,
alcohol.
a glug,
I
glug,
smell
glug
alcohol.
splash.
So he
I
spilled it.
smell alcohol.
Well, aren't you
And I don't
tipsy?
think so.
How could you be so perceptive, Ales, if you're drinking this entire time? Anyway,
Exactly.
well, hold on.
No.
Putting
No,
this aside.
Just saying. I'm not
Move on.
perceptive of anything but alcohol.
Okay.
That's my whole character.
So going
That
back.
is my
You can
whole
probably smell it.
character.
Okay. So moving past ales and ale, we are you are at a crossroads here. You can go back
All
west.
right, do we want to go north or do we want to continue on east?
North.
I mean, we could check north, just to see if we can get any idea what's going on up there.
All right, if we're agreed that we go north, do we want to light a torch now or do we want to stay in the dark?
I think Ales will always be in the dark.
Oof.
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 Probably a
No.
torch.
I
Do we
hear that, and I just take another gallon of alcohol.
So I mean,
I
are we
will mark
trying?
it off.
The question is, I mean, are we trying to be sneaky and like not seen, or are we trying, or do we not care?
Well,
I
we
guess
care,
that's the
but we don't have
question.
a choice to open the torch. Like,
Being able to see is advantageous for the humans.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We can still send our scout ahead if that's what we want to do, but we need to make that decision.
Man, I will say, I don't want to tip my hand here, but Chandoran is one hell of a scout.
Yep.
One hell of
What's
a
our-
scout. Like,
Well, that's what I was,
game-breakingly good at being a scout.
so that's right. I'm just thinking, if we move in darkness and let Chandoran scout, and make it easier for him to scout, and us not be noticed, and people run at us past and through Chandoran, just be ready with a torch in case we need to light it.
That's
Makes
actually
sense
a
to
pretty
me.
good insight.
Wait, are we holding camp? If we're holding camp, then like no. If we're gonna hold
No,
one
we are
spot,
not holding camp.
no, you're not getting it. If we're holding one spot while Chandran goes up and like lures the enemies in, I could
No.
just build a fire.
We're moving behind slowly, and like
Okay.
keeping sight of Chandoran. But I think if
Okay,
we if we stay in darkness, because we have enough people to guide people that, or the however many people that the one of us or two of us that can't see,
Yeah.
let him go check things out. Have someone with a torch ready to light it, so we need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were proceeding down the dungeon like this, the only creatures that can see you are creatures with infravision, and the only creatures that can get a jump on you are creatures with infravision with ranges greater than your own. So you're essentially running silent and dark.
Yeah.
So pardon me.
Right.
How many feet do you want to be ahead of the party, Chandra?
60, just to be within the range of the infravision.
Okay, could you do me a favor and give me some new stealth checks?
Yeah.
Move silently, basically, is all you need to give me. No need for hiding shadows. Okay. You are moving silently. So where are you guys headed? Are you heading north, south, or back
North.
west?
Okay,
North,
we're gonna
I
head
think
north.
North, okay. Right, let me go ahead and process that move for you guys.
Out of character, but just imagine if we go north and we bump into the Rat King.
That would be,
That crossed my mind.
that would be
Okay.
bad.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
We could run into the Rat King. We could run into
God knows
a
what.
mind flayer. We're in the sewer.
Oh no!
If it's a mind flare, then we need to move on to another campaign because this one's over.
That
No,
would
it's
make a
gonna
lot
be
of
great. We
that
just
would make a
become-
lot of sense though. That would make a lot of sense. Wait, who is the Rat King selling the humans to?
We have
Okay.
no idea.
Underworld. Oh,
Wait, so
sorry.
we don't have any idea, right? Just imagine if
No.
he's selling it to like a mind flare or something.
That's what
Local-
we're down
or-
here
or
to
ma-
find out.
Or maybe we could just explore the sewer like the plan.
Yep.
Low key, if it's a mind flare, I'm a head out.
Hell, Ailes, I think you're the only one of us that's safe.
The rest of us are intelligent.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I was thinking because of the inebriation.
Oh, that is true. Mind flayers don't like that, do they?
So, this corridor stretches off into darkness. Chandoran, you can vaguely make out what looks like an intersection. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like about 30 feet ahead of you.
Yep. I moved my whole round walking.
Okay, so are you gonna pass through the intersection, or are you gonna stop at the intersection?
I'm gonna stop and hold a hand back so they stop when I'm into their
Go ahead
intersection.
and explain what you see.
He can see my hand.
By the way,
within
I
position?
will say that I what you guys are doing makes survival sense. This is a
We
good
can
way
see him
to-
wave his arm.
to break the dungeon.
So yeah, I'll reach the intersection, peek over, and hold my hand back just so they can hold.
Okay. Just, this thing. Sorry, guys. I'm struggling a little bit with my little counters.
No
here.
sweat.
wait till you get Unity and you can just put the character up there and they just see what they see.
Yeah, that's going to be beautiful. That is going to be a happy, happy day. Okay, so Chandoran, to your right, you see what looks like one of the many tunnels that you've come down through before. Nothing really stands out to you. You do notice that it doesn't have any gray water. It's sort of solid. It looks like a sort of solid blue mass, indicating tiling or rock of some sort. To your left, Chandoran, you see amongst that sort of, tunnel of blue you can make out in your infravision, several sort of roundish masses of blue that could indicate a rockfall of some sort down the corridor to your right there.
Right.
Yes. And north of you, the channel of green water extends into the darkness. And your party remains, your companions remain 60 feet behind you.
So I'll move them ahead and I'll move on the right.
You're going to move down the right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How far are you going to move down the right, just out of curiosity?
To the boulders.
So you're going to stop at the boulders, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And the party comes up behind you, I'm assuming. You guys see Chandoran disappearing off down this corridor to the right. Chandoran, ahead of you, you see this part of the corridor has collapsed. Large rocks and stone debris make passage through this corridor difficult, but not impossible. And let me go ahead.
Okay, so we could go forward.
You can.
Here,
Yes.
on
It's
the on the right?
passable, but basically, it will be difficult terrain.
Okay, and what's the thing on the south wall?
You can ignore that. Sorry, those are just assume those are walls.
Okay.
Yeah, just the limitations of the tile sets that I was using to build a dungeon.
The dwarf's not there. Yeah, I'll rejoin the party.
Okay. All right. So you come back to the intersection.
So there's the tunnel caved in to the right. It looks like it could go through and we might be able to reach the ally through there, but it might be more dangerous. If only Thaddious was still there.
Well, how recent that cave in is?
I have no clue.
Okay. Do we want to check north, or do we want to go ahead and take that path, or do we want to backtrack?
That's why I came here.
Let's keep going west. West again. West is best.
West is best.
I thought we established that the were-rat was west, and we didn't want to go meet the were-rat yet.
At
weren't
this
sure we
point,
trusted
I don't. Oh, I don't believe the were-rat even exists. I've never seen a were-rat. It sounds like a bunch of your superstitious nonsense, William.
Wyvern, just asking. Were-rats?
William?
There are were-rats in the swamp, right?
Whereas
Because I want to say a statement. I want to say a statement, but I don't know if it works.
I don't know off the top of my head what sort of terrain they inhabit, but I would assume that they inhabit. They could potentially inhabit all kinds of different terrain.
Yeah, because I just wanted to
Were-rats
tell
are
him.
where people
Were-rats,
are.
were-rats are definitely real. They exist. Trust me. I have seen some shit.
I honestly,
Drink,
it sounds like drunken ramblings to me.
I agree.
I agree.
It's tall tales, superstitious nonsense.
I just grab one of my shrooms and start biting them. And just eating them right off my chest.
Yeah, a reliable source right here.
So you're just think it's just good to go in based on the idea that you don't believe, whereas we don't want to go see what the other side might have to offer.
Well, I'm
That
of the
doesn't
mindset
sound like a very
that-
wise path.
Well,
Well,
but West was supposedly the other side, right?
yeah, well, my argument is either we're trusting a drunk,
A goblin. Or
a
a
goblin, or your
Just-
crazy
wait,
moon business.
Just out of character here. If it is a were-rat, that's, I mean, at our level, that's technically campaign breaking.
We all
could
know
whoop
that.
our
That's
asses.
out of character. Who knows
But-
what's down here? And you can run away.
That's true.
Right,
That's
True.
right.
You're not
So
meant
all
to
the
Right,
other
you're trying to
characters
know what's
slows it
going
down, and we
Do
don't.
you think we might want to have an element of surprise if we're going to try to take this thing on?
I
We don't
agree,
know
I
what
agree.
it is. We need to know what's down here.
Well, were-rats do tend to like city environments. It just seems to make sense, and they especially would seem to go in the sewer where other rats might be. It seems to be a reasonable idea.
There also could be large alligators.
There could also be a
snakes.
freaking dragon down here with a horde.
So Chandoran had a question of if he's heard of rats in Waterdeep.
And all of those things could
what
kill
I,
us.
What I can share is that Waterdeep is a fantastical city, and it's over the hundreds of years of its existence, heroes have fought and slain all kinds of beasts, both within the city itself and beneath it too. Could weird rats have overrun this part of the sewers? Possibly.
Yes, it's a perfect ecology.
We won't know if we don't go search.
My
Why
only
are
question
we
is,
so
my only
against
question is,
going
Get the
to the
information.
other side?
do you want to run headfirst into danger?
We're not
Who's
running
who's
into anything.
running? Like literally, we have west, we have east. We have to either go a direction or go out of the sewer. If you're
No,
going
I'm
to part of the
just,
sewer,
I'm no,
then
I'm
let's
just
go to the
saying that we
sewer.
went. I'm just saying we went west, and then we decided we're not going west, and now we're deciding we're going back west.
Well, get this. We decided to go back because we heard that there was absolutely rats there. Like, Cador is saying this in character. He's just like, for all we know, the goblin saw a man dressed as a rat and would put on a little rat hood and, it's a goblin, it's stupid, whatever. But we know that there's actual giant rats.
It could have been that.
So we'll
crazy
avoid
man.
the giant
I'm
rats.
just saying, a goblin.
Like we did
they're
with
not,
the
they're
big
not, they're
horde
not
that
too
attacked us when we
stupid.
got
They're
here.
they're pretty stupid when it comes to social interactions, but they're not stupid. They can make the difference between a guy wearing a rat suit and a were-rat.
I don't fucking believe it.
He didn't
I
say
will
it's a
you know,
weird.
as a DM, I don't like putting on accents, but that thing sounded like a moron.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
okay, never mind.
Right,
Never
it's
mind.
Ales, it sounds
Goblin.
we're
smells-
we're making an assumption there's a weird rat because two of you think it's a weird rat. I mean,
You know what? Screw it. Let's go beat up the were-rat.
he smelled
Not a
like he
were-rat.
bathed in farts, so I'm not gonna take his advice super well.
Again, Ailes, though he knows that that's also referring to him. He just doesn't
Chandoran,
care
though.
at this point.
has been wonderfully perceptive. He's an elf. He's got he's got them
We're
nice
scouting.
senses. And I will, if he says that it sounds like there's a bunch of dog-sized rats down the sewer, we'll go the opposite way. But let's go west, just because west is best.
Okay,
It's arbitrary.
I'm gonna go
and
ahead.
supposedly it's where it's supposedly where the enemy of our enemy is. So
West.
So you guys have a couple of choices here. You can go east, west, north, or back south. And I'm not going to put it to a vote. Just work it out amongst yourselves and let me know which direction you'd like to head.
I say we just keep going west. We're
fine either
scouting.
way.
We're scouting
Absolutely
right now,
fine.
right? We're slowly scouting, and we'll make a decision when we find something that is either worth engaging or worth talking to. Chandoran is our sneaky bastard up front. Let's let him be a sneaky bastard up front.
I'm a just chug one of my gallons of alcohol because at this point,
I'll,
I'm just scared. I'm just scared of the were rat.
Chandran, are
I'll
you
head
scouting ahead?
west 60 feet. We'll see what's there.
Ales, may I have a little bit of that? I think I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Me, and wait, who was it?
The Silver
God
Star.
damn it! I can't see Discord.
I thought we were going west.
Yeah, me and
Oh, sorry.
It's
me and the
Samuel.
Silverstar are
Excuse
going
me,
to share.
that's my bad. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, me and Samuel are going to share one entire gallon of alcohol. I checked it off.
Why
I've
the
just-
hell not?
I've just decided that
they're both
Cador
literally
is
gonna
going to
pass
call him
out.
William. He's just going to misname him William the entire time.
I noticed that. That was funny. He's gonna misname him William, huh?
Yep, that's it.
And this is why we left the Wujen in the swamps.
No.
Hold on a second.
In the back
By the
of
way,
Ales'
I'm
mind,
really enjoying this. I will say.
So I'm heading west 60.
Okay.
So they
Keeping
can
watch
take-
around to make sure nothing comes up on us.
Second round going by. Let me go ahead and.
I'm keeping. I'm gonna keep to our caller. I'm gonna keep watching behind us every occasionally, since I'm in the middle to back of the group, to just make sure that we're not snuck up on.
Do you want to hang back a little bit, or?
No, because we're in darkness, so I can just like look
Oh.
behind me for improvision. I got 60
fair
feet.
enough.
I'm just gonna keep glancing back.
Then we will stay within 60 feet of our scout.
Okay. Gentlemen, Chandoran.
Yep.
All you hear is the usual sloshing noises of water flowing through the sewer and the occasional squeaks of what sounds like rodents in the distance. Hopefully not a giant cat.
So
And
What do I think?
above sort of the twittering of rodents, it's omnipresent. It's not unusual. I want to make that clear that almost every tunnel you've gone down seems to have some kind of a rat infestation. However, you do hear a noise that you haven't heard before while exploring these tunnels. Further down the corridor, you hear a strange sound, almost like something or someone tapping against the stone.
Okay, so the were rat knows Morse code.
can I see what's
don't know
ahead?
what the-
I'm at the
That's out
edge.
of character. That's out of character, but still, I'm just saying.
You see more corridor.
And
So
this
there's-
sound is close by or still a ways off?
What's that?
The
the-
sound is close by or
It sounds far off.
still a ways off? Okay,
Sounds like
so
it's
I'll keep
echoing
on going.
through the tunnels. Keep on moving.
I'll keep heading west.
Okay.
As we move forward, does the whole group hear the sound?
Yes, as you guys keep up with Chandoran, you also are able to make out that strange tapping noise that you haven't heard previously.
Can any of us like make anything of it? Like, is there like a pattern to it or anything?
No, not necessarily. It's there briefly
Okay.
and then it's gone.
Ah, okay.
I can
I'm
barely hear that person, whoever's talking.
So for the caller, I'm going to continue just to keep looking behind as we move forward, waiting for Chandoran to say that there's a
Chandoran, was
reason
that
to
you?
do something.
I heard
Sorry?
a voice. I heard someone talking very distantly.
I heard a TV in the background.
Okay, could have been a TV.
Oh yeah, same here.
Okay, what do you guys do?
So caller, I'm going to continue looking behind. This is Peren.
Peren? Okay, you're looking out
And-
for ambushes.
Yep.
I think we are status quo. I think
Yes,
we're,
yes, status quo. Keep going forward.
Okay.
Yep, I think we're maintaining status quo here.
All right, Chandoran, As you come to this sort of a turn in the sewer tunnels, you see what looks like a solid door to the north of you.
Okay, I'll wait here and wait for the others to catch up to me.
All right, the party soon joins you, Chandra.
There's a door.
Hanzo,
Is
go
there-
through
is
it.
there like-
The bulldozer.
Is there any cracks or anything on the door? Wait, I can't see. I'm just asking.
No. But I will say it's large.
Wait, how big are we talking here? Like human size? Bigger
No,
than human size?
Bigger than human size, about like 8 foot.
If we stop here, does
In
this
height,
does
8
that tapping happen
8
towards
foot-
the door?
8 foot in height, 5 feet wide. It's fairly big. As far as the tapping noise is concerned, it's gone at this point. You don't hear it anymore.
Ailes is just imagining an 8 foot tall bear, right? What are we gonna do with this door?
See if it's locked. Old, new, closed, trapped.
I mean, two of us are blind, so we're not of much help.
Yeah, and I'm not much help with doors.
I mean, Cador's not especially great with doors, but he's brave, so he'll go like press his ear against the door and see what he can hear.
Cador, can you guide me to the door? I'll come and help you, if you want. I'll just
so
put my ear to the door too.
Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that the party moves up towards the door. I'll take Chandoran off the map. Who's giving a listen?
Cador.
I lost vision of most of parts of the map.
All right. Sorry about this. Hanzo, how do you do some checks again? I just rolled off the top of my head.
Oh, for the hear noise?
Yeah.
Or for secret doors?
It's for centiles, right? For
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah, it's just he either drops it in the tower.
Let me pull up.
Detect noise.
Do I
Oh,
have-
man, my detect noise is terrible, but we'll give it a try.
It's still better than the rest of us.
That's
The rest
fair.
of us have very low percentages.
I'll give it a try too.
Yeah.
no.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I have it here too. Yeah, everyone roll a d6. Who's listening? Who wants to listen?
Nope. Lost
Yeah,
one.
1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to get my map to fix itself. All right, D6. In the dice tower or
Dice
no?
tower, please. Yeah.
Boom.
I lost.
Done.
Where's the dice
Tower.
tower? I can't find.
It's underneath my map.
Okay, Neural and
One second.
Cador.
Oh.
So
There you
Peren and Cador, you guys are listening to the door, and you briefly imagine what sounds like a tapping noise, not necessarily coming from behind the door, but from somewhere in a great distance above the door, very faintly, and then it's gone.
Above?
Can I wait? So wait, do only they hear it?
Only they hear it.
God damn it!
Like above the door, like in like a way in the distance, or like above the door,
Correct.
like
Correct. So it doesn't sound like it's actually in the room. It sounds like it's coming from.
So for the city above, do I have any recollection of anything that would make a sound that we could maybe hear down here?
I mean, a tapping noise is pretty vague.
It doesn't sound like it's something that would come from the streets of Waterdeep.
What do you
I
think,
mean,
KR?
it could be. I mean, there are all kinds of strange echoes in the sewer, but you can't really tell.
How high is the ceiling?
In this corridor,
Yes.
20 feet up.
Okay. Cador is just gonna put his eyes up and use his infravision to see if there's anything setting it off up on the ceiling.
Have you opened the door?
And not yet.
Can I knock on the door?
Oh, sorry, I misheard. Is the sound sounding like it's coming from inside the room?
Inside the room, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh,
You knock on the door, Ailes, and
Yes, I want to knock on the door.
you knock on the door, and nothing happens. There's no response from the other side.
God damn it.
Does it look like there's a lock or something?
No, it doesn't appear like it's locked.
Is there a crack underneath, or is it flush with the floor?
There's a crack underneath.
Okay. Cador. Gonna do something. Let me look at my inventory real quick.
Hello?
I'll undo my sash and kind of like stuff it under the door and just see what happens.
Okay. Which sash is this? This is
It's
something you're
the
wearing?
just yeah, it's basically just under my belt or whatever. But I'll untie it and stuff it under the door.
Okay. You stuff the sash under the door, and nothing appears to happen.
Okay. Cador kind of waits for a minute, then we'll like kind of pull it back and feel stupid and tie it back around his waist. Someone want to Hanzo? Why don't you take a step inside to maybe see who's tapping?
Is there a doorknob, like a latch?
There's
door?
it's like
Does
a
it push in or out?
yeah. There's sort of like an iron latch that you can pull on to open the door.
Okay, so it opens in towards us.
Yeah.
Okay. Back away from the door, people.
Wait, why don't one of you like slightly open it and then peek in?
Back away from the door, people.
It's the
I back
open.
away.
Yeah, Cador backs off.
How far,
I looked at
Hanzo?
Chandran.
How far, Hanzo? How far back?
Peren was like, go to about 20 or 30 feet back. Peren, you're the best with a bow.
Yep, pull my
Stand to
bow.
the one side where the door opens.
I
will
am.
open the door and off to the side. So if something comes at you, shoot it.
I like his plan. I do exactly as he directs.
Okay, so I'm assuming that the party members with ranged weapons can go ahead and ready those weapons in case there's a combatant on the other side of that door. So,
Wait, before we do that, can someone light a torch? Because I've got ranged weapons, but
That's
I can't
true.
shoot for
Mastodon
shit if I'm
and-
blind.
and Ails
Hanzo
can't
looked
see
right
a
at
thing.
Ails when he says this and go, no.
Okay. Ails just sit down where he is and just takes more alcohol.
Okay.
It's like he keeps drinking and like, get a torch here in a moment.
All right. Hanzo, do you open the door?
I attempt to open the door.
You open the door, and this is what you see. This medium-sized stone chamber looks to be in an abandoned storage area. The walls stretch upwards into darkness. You cannot make out the ceiling from where you are here. Perhaps it used to be an ancient well or sewer access point? Whatever was housed has been moved out long ago. It is now mostly bare. You have a feeling that if you could seal up the entrance into the sewer tunnels, you could probably rest here safely.
Ah,
Hmm.
resting place.
Go ahead and reveal that part of the map.
I think we have found a secure area if we want to take a break and determine our next steps without arguing in the middle of a corridor.
Like a bunch of hobos.
So with our 60 feet, we can't see the ceiling?
You cannot.
Just goes up.
It goes up into darkness.
For whatever reason, the map is not revealing for me. I just have
Huh.
black.
Who's that?
it.
It just takes
Peren.
a while.
Yeah.
It lags.
No, I mean, like, I haven't seen the hallways that we've been traveling down to get to the store.
Oh, that's really
Interesting. But
frustrating.
can you see the door?
Nope.
Dang. Because
I
I'm
can't-
used to, if sometimes the map won't load, but only new information that gets unmasked will reveal itself. But it sounds like you're not able to see anything that's getting unmasked.
I have a door now.
Okay, cool.
Jesus.
It's because of the lag. It's the lag. The lag is real.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All right. Sorry.
do we choose to rest here, or do we move back to one of the other tunnels?
I mean, I don't feel like any of us need rest as of right now, do we?
Well, I mean, we need
I-
health back, but I don't think we have any sort of rest that's going to be anything viable in 2E.
What do you
We
mean?
might get a hit point back.
It just sounds like a little waste of time.
Yeah.
I say
Okay.
let's go north, but let's decide on which direction we're going
It's
before we head out.
head north, away from the rubble. We know what's there. We might as well see if it's another dead end, so we can close off all areas behind us. We now know that this is a safe corridor.
Yep.
Yeah. And we know that the difficult terrain is probably going to be hard to retreat through if we end up getting into trouble. So
Because of that, perhaps we can light a torch so the humans can see as we go back, and we'll just do a double lead.
Okay, so you guys go back towards intersection and decide to head up north. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. That takes you 4 rounds. And you end up back here.
We can always put Chandran in the lead.
All right, Chandran,
I
do
can
you,
be
Not-
behind
not-
him,
not
and then
to-
the
not
rest
to
of the
go
group is
back.
behind me.
do you jump out in the lead, Chandran?
Not to go back to the intersection.
Okay, but here you are at the intersection, and the party wants to head
Yeah.
up north. Are you going to scout?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to be 60 feet in front of the party, as usual?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone is tapping furiously on his phone.
I think it's neural.
Tap, 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 tap.
Sorry, I type loudly with my
No,
keyboard.
no, I like it. I like it.
Mechanical
It's-
keyboard.
I like mechanical keyboards. Okay, go
That's it.
ahead. Enter mass mode here.
And I'll move up just 30 feet behind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you please give me a move silently check, Chandran?
I thought
I
I did.
just did.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I will say that you have not failed a move silently check so far.
Oh, yeah. Wow. All right.
Like,
Famous
good.
last words.
Oh, what's that?
Looks like a barricade.
Yeah.
Sorry again. Once again.
That's no
Give me a
problem.
listen check, Chandran.
Detect noise or
Yeah, detect noise. Give me a detect noise check.
well, I think the 1d6 was better.
Right. So, Chandran,
Yep.
you see the corridor seem to extend further towards the north. Press up.
Mhm.
Yes.
Sorry. I want to check detections or whatever. Do I have? No, it's just secret doors. Because what's the rule for hearing? Because is my 20% worse than normal hearing?
Beg your pardon. What was that again, Chandran?
The rule you had to listen for everybody else, is it actually better than my chances of hearing?
You're an elf,
With,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you have superior sense of hearing, but I was just using that for another perception type of perception check. You're all good.
Okay. Alright. So I reached out. What do I see? Exactly.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Just what you see is it seems like the sewer tunnel seems to end here. The gray water is flowing into a grate, and to the north you see some rubble strewn on the floor, and a solid blue tunnel indicating a cold environment stretching up north of you.
And the little barricade that's there.
That's the rubble I was describing to you.
Yep. I'll keep moving north.
Grab,
Following behind.
party is following behind. Get you here. So, Samuel and party, as you guys are pursuing Chandoran, as you pass through this chamber, the sewer water suddenly froths violently, and erupting from the filth is a giant slug-like creature with a gaping, multi-ringed toothed maw.
That's what happens because he was moving silently, unlike the rest of us.
Sorry.
And with that, you guys
Yeah.
are in combat.
Oh, look, it's a slug. It's an animal. Ales?
Might
we
not
should
be
have
your
a torch
favorite
thing,
animal, but
But I guess we don't.
I don't think we ever said that we
Nope.
turned one on.
And this is what
Lots
you
of
got.
slugs.
Lots of slugs. Okay, now let's get the marching order down.
Step, 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 step.
Hello.
Alright, so
I whistle up to
we have Samuel
Chandoran.
here.
I guess, combat.
Wow, Samuel looks huge. Why is he giant?
Yeah!
Oh, now there's two of them. Now
That means
there's
he's
two
a
of them.
bigger target.
That's so weird. I don't know why that happened.
As long as I get the bonuses for large class creature, it'll be good to go.
Now I don't.
I'll just step on him.
There we go. Now I got the regular Samuel. That was quite frightening for a moment.
Says you.
we got Mastodon. It's gonna be here. Oh god damn it! Why is it doing this? I think it's because I'm taking tokens off the party sheet itself. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening here. Yeah, that's my bad. Let me just go and stop messing around with the marching order on the sheet. I'll just grab tokens from the combat tracker. Samuel, right there. This Mastodon is here. Just this creature there. Order. We got Peren next to Samuel. Okay. And Peren Hanzo is in front of Samuel here. Then we got Cador and Silverleaf. We do not have Chandra. Chandra's way up ahead. Okay, so this
Yep.
is what
Alright.
the field looks like right now. And I am ruling that you guys are surprised, so these guys get a free round on you folks, okay? So,
Makes
Wait, where am I?
Huh?
I think I'm missing.
Don't
oh,
forget
you are missing.
wait.
You are missing. And you are missing because you're not on the party marching order. I'm just going to put you next to
No.
Hanzo, okay?
Yep.
There. And you are
I'm
in
just-
darkness, Ales.
good.
Okay, so...
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no. Okay, so here we go.
Told you to light the torch.
All right, so here we go. I will start initiating the first round of attacks here. And let me just go ahead and give this guy a little flanking bonus, which is +1, I think. Yeah. There we go.
So need a riposte skill.
Oh, why did I roll twice? In any case, both.
Oh.
The first one misses.
I
so-
do have a aura of protection, which is a 10-foot radius that evil creatures. I don't know if these are actually evil or not.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Most animal-like creatures are frequently neutral. So,
Right.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and make my next target over here.
If I cast.
Oh, okay.
uh,
I have bad news for you, Ales. This slug-like creature lunges forward and
God,
strikes you.
It's not good.
That's not good. No. And let's see. So their special ability.
Yeah, I see blood drain there.
Yeah. So.
Lagging.
Huh.
Wait,
Okay.
hello?
Well, actually, this can be fairly good
Oh,
news. So
Wyvern. Can
Okay.
you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Els? Els?
Oh yeah. I just had a doubt. If I
Hello. Oh no, poor
Cast-
Els is lagging badly.
and
Okay, so in any case,
No
what happens to
function
Els is the
on
slug-like
one of-
creature lunges
I go
forward
ahead and beat up the
and attaches to Ailes horrifically. So it's sort of latched onto him. We're moving
So
on.
we see the
Discord
heat
Discord
source.
was lagging for me for some reason.
The Discord is lagging for you. It's true. Let me see if I can go ahead and fix that. I can just quickly go and give us a.
The good news is it'll be drunk in 2 slurps.
Let's see.
Is it really getting
Server
blood, or is
settings.
it getting his alcohol?
I'm going to change the server settings to Hong Kong.
Does he have blood, or is it more?
That'd be even worse.
All right. How's it now for you, Ailes? Ailes?
Uh,
Are you there?
I feel like there's an improvement.
Hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, poor Ailes is still lagged, it sounds like. Okay, I got to keep moving over here. So we're on to the next creature. It.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. Good. It slithers on over to Masto and attacks you from the back, Masto. So it's going to get a +2.
The rest of
God damn.
the friendship. Okay, I'm-
And definitely misses.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. And next creature over here on the list. They don't move fast. Someone had a question about infravision.
Well, whether or not I see the creature attached to Ailes.
Yeah, I'm going to rule that these things don't really have much of a heat source.
Okay.
Yeah, so this thing slithers on forwards and also attacks Masto. And misses. And we're now at creature number 3. I'm just gonna identify them by their numbers. Creature number 3. Can it reach? I don't think it can. No, it cannot. It just ends up there.
At least they're not rats and can occupy the same space.
Oh, they are small, so yeah, they can definitely occupy
Oh.
the same space. But
Okay,
they
then.
don't move very fast, which is good for us.
Wyvern, just a doubt. Wyvern, just a doubt.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, if I cast Animal Friendship on one of them and then I beat up the rest of them, would that affect the Animal Friendship?
No, I don't think it would. It's sort of a magical sort of
Okay.
enchantment. I have bad
Okay,
news
that's
for
good.
you, Masto. Creature number 8 is able to attack and latch onto you. So just need to note that. And so
Light the torch.
let me make a note. So we got one creature on Masto and one on Ailes so far. Okay. And this creature also attacks Masto. Masto's just getting swarmed here. Gets a +1 for flanking and misses. That's creature number 7. Creature number 2 will also pile on and attack Masto from the back. And hit as well. So you have 2 creatures now on you, Masto.
Okay.
And now we're at creature number 10. And it 2 will attack you, Masto. Okay. Get a +2 so to its attack for flanking and miss, fortunately. Creature number 5. Creature number 5 can join the pylon on Masto and attacks. What's your AC, Masto?
Let me see.
It hits AC 3, whatever I rolled.
I think it's 4. I'm not sure. Yeah, 4.
Oops. Okay. You are, guys, you just see Masto going under a swarm of these things as they boil forth and swamp him.
I guess I see all the cold over his
Slimy,
heat source.
slimy, writhing things. Yeah. So finally, the last creature, number 4, takes a bite at Hanzo, gets a +1 for a flank, and probably will not hit it. He's an nat 20 and misses. And with that, we are now at the next round. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, starting with Peren. What do you want to do?
Wish we could move the dice tower.
All right, longsword
Can
attack for
unlock
Peren.
it. Right
Master,
click it.
what would you like to do here? Longsword.
There we go.
Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Blade song. I do that on my initiative, right?
Yeah.
The effect goes active on my initiative. Okay, just making sure.
Cador.
Cador will use his short sword to try to stab at
Okay. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
these things.
And Chandoran. Chandoran, you hear like shouts and screams from behind you.
Yeah, I'm coming down and using my short bow.
Okay.
Nice.
Great. That is a good roll. Let's see. So Samuel.
I suppose I am swinging away.
All right, with your mace.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and roll your initiative. Nice, good roll. And let's see. So we got Samuel's initiative down, Masto's, Peren's, Ailes. What are you gonna do? You use your dart, quarterstaff, or cast a spell.
I want to cast Animal Friendship on the one that's attached to me.
Okay. All right. Go
no.
ahead
No.
and is there a there should be an initiative for that spell, right?
There's an initiative for it. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it. Perfect. You were casting Animal Friendship. Wow. Okay, you're gonna take your sweet time casting that spell. Where is
Yep,
Hanzo?
pretty much.
Hanzo, did you roll your initiative yet?
Nope.
Sorry,
I was waiting for you
Hanzo.
to count.
I seem to have missed you.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Katana!
Katana.
Faster than.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Okay, we're at creature number 4. Top of the initiative. Bada bing. And it's going to take another chomp at you, Hanzo. It's going to get another flanking bonus on you. And I'm rolling its attack now. And of course,
Did
it rolls
you
an
do
natural 1.
the init for Masto?
I did. Yeah, Masto rolled your longsword, correct?
Yeah, I did it in the tower on accident there.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, well, what was your roll?
It's in the tower.
Let me, sorry.
I think it still showed up.
Yeah, it did. Okay,
Why
so-
one? Just a doubt. Is it?
Yes? Hold on.
It's
Okay.
99 to my initiative.
Yeah, it means it goes last.
Correct.
It takes the whole round to
Oh,
cast.
okay. So
You
that's
are-
what it means.
you
I
are
was just
moving-
wondering whether that's like a bug.
No.
No,
You're
that's
moving-
just from the
something.
spell.
You're moving as fast as a zombie. That's the best way to think of it. Creature number 8 takes another chomp at Masto. Oh, by the way, Masto,
Oh, okay.
since
Yep.
a round has passed, you've taken 3 hit points of damage from these little bloodsuckers. So, it's automatically applied. So, yeah. Creature number 8 will take a chomp at you. Will get a flanking bonus for +2. Where is creature number 8? Let's attack. Oh god. Shouldn't do that. It misses, thankfully. Creature number 11 will take another bite. Oh yeah, Ailes, you've taken 1 hit point of damage. So let me go ahead and apply that to you here. Okay. And it doesn't need to roll to attack. It's already latched onto you. And with that, we are now at Hanzo. Hanzo, you draw your katana and it glimmers in the darkness.
Okay.
What do you do with your bad self?
We're gonna attack that one. Do I have to roll damage?
No.
I'm seeing the 1 hit point that they have. I'm like,
But you could roll damage so you can kill it on the tracker, which would be helpful to me.
okay.
Boom. Okay. Yeah. It says instant death. Yeah. So you just you slash it in 2 very easily. And you
Okay.
get how
Then
many
I
attacks?
move down. I get 2 this round.
2 this round. Okay. You're moving down.
Yeah, I'll move down beside Samuel so I can get closer to Masto to attack one of the ones that is on him.
That is nicely done. Excellent. Okay, that's your turn.
I get 1 attack still.
If you move, you only get...
Offhand.
Oh, offhand. Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead. Boom. Nicely done. Roll your damage.
I'm hoping I'm attacking one that's on him.
Yes, you did. Okay. No, actually, I'm sorry. I should have noted which creatures were on him. But since you told me that you're specifically attacking one of them that's latched, I will just deduct one from him. So he now only has 2. So in 2 such strikes, you hack off 2 of these creatures. Good round, Hanzo. Chandoran, you're up.
I'll move down.
Okay. You can go ahead and
Fire that bow
and make your movement.
Yeah,
I can
try.
approve it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. I moved.
And I won't attack that one. Attack one of the single ones.
Excellent. Is that a hit? That is a hit. Okay, Chandoran, you advance down. I'm not going to roll for hitting a friendly target because it's just going to slow things down with this number of combatants. And just for the sake of the cinematics of the combat, you expertly target one of the... which ones did you attack, actually? I can't see. Oh, that one right over there. Okay.
Yeah.
You target...
That's why I tried to aim at one that was far away from the others.
I get
not
it.
Have
okay,
to.
So you shot into that pile of things on Masto. So I'll rule that you killed one of the that swarm. Good round, Chandoran. Cador.
I have another arrow at the end.
That's right.
Yeah, Cador will move up next to Masto and try to stab 2 of the these squirmy wormies that are on him.
Go for it.
All right. Oh, not a d20. Let me actually roll my weapon. Oh, I can drop it on top. Sorry.
I always find that by far the easiest way.
Well,
okay, so your first strike misses.
Yeah, and I'll take a negative when I'm hitting with the offhand.
And that hits.
That's a hit.
Go ahead and roll your damage. All right, you actually expertly skewer one of these squirmy wormies. Good round, Cador.
All right.
Samuel.
Yeah, he'll just stab it and throw it off.
Samuel, you're up with your dreaded moon hand.
Can I reach one of the ones that's on Masto from here?
You need to move next to that square. You need to move next to Masto. You can do that. There's no combatants.
I would like to do that then.
Okay. There you go.
Alright. Doesn't really matter.
Nice. Okay, you swing with your rune hand and collect solidly with one of these creatures. Killing it. Nicely done, Samuel. And I think that's your first kill for the campaign, is it not? Or
it is. It's
Way to go!
Hey,
Pop this cherry.
Right.
Masto, you're up. Masto? Mastodon.
Yep.
You're up.
I'll go for this one.
You hit.
Okay. Damage. Here it is.
Excellent. Okay, Masto, despite these creatures sort of hanging off and draining your blood, you have the training to keep your cool, and you strike out solidly, decapitating one of these awful creatures in 2. Good round. And with that, we are now at leech number. Not him. He's dead. We are at leech number 5, and they will go ahead and attack Masto. It no longer gets its bonus, so it's going to be a straight roll, and it misses. And with that, we are now at Peren.
So is there still one on Masto near me that I can attack, or is he clear of them now?
He is. There are still 2 attached to him.
There are still 2 attached to him?
Just
Okay.
one.
Just
Which
one?
2 are those?
Just one attached to him. I killed one, and he killed one himself.
Oh,
And I
okay.
killed one.
Okay.
Oh, so actually, and
Cador killed one.
Cador,
All right. So there's none attached to him so far.
There's none
just the
attached.
one on Ailes.
Just the one on Ailes. Okay, so I will attack the one on Ailes then.
Okay.
Oh
Which-
no 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 no!
he's befriending it.
We don't know that. though.
I don't know that.
I'm-
So which one is the one on him? Which number wise is the one so I can roll
Number
on it?
11.
Number 11.
Yeah.
So that would be. And I don't know if this effect is going to work properly.
Oh thank God!
Thank God.
Oh thank God!
All right, Peren, you decide to helpfully secure Ailes' would-be future woodland friend, and unfortunately miss. So.
Yep. And with expertise,
And then Ailes
Do I get extra
Ailes
attack
just
this
looks at Ailes just looks at him like,
'Cause
what
it's
the
3
actual fuck
it's-
are you doing?
is it 3? It's 3 for 2, right? With expertise on a longsword.
Yes, that's correct.
That is correct.
So I
So
get
2
2
in
in
the
the next
next
round.
Yes.
Oh, 2 in the next
next
round.
Two in the
Oh,
next
okay,
round.
2 in the next round. Okay.
Ailes gives him the stinkiest stink eye that's ever stinked.
It's pitch black right now.
I can't see any of that.
I
Oh,
don't care. I heard
hey,
I heard
you
a
know what?
sword going nearby.
Sorry, I should have remembered that you're blind, Masto. So, but in any case, that's on me, the DM, to remember those details. So I'll give you your last attack. This creature will attack you, Peren. It will not get a flanking bonus, and it will definitely miss. Creature number 3 will attack Masto straight up with no flanking bonus. Well, you are blind, right? I'll give him a +2.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my turn. It's almost my
But
turn.
despite
Come on.
his your blindness, fails to connect, and with that, we are finally at Ailes.
Yay, with the 104, I'm back.
So my question to you is,
so-
how can you see anything?
I know. I don't see anything. I just feel something
that's
attached
true.
to
It
my
is attached
arm,
to
and I'm
you,
just
isn't it?
assuming.
Yeah. It is.
I'm
attached to
assuming
your
that it's some sort of leech. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know that it's a slug.
He pets it. He just gives it a little pet.
It's
He's
okay,
like-
buddy.
No,
You
no,
can have a good
wait,
drink.
wait. Have you guys watched Finding Nemo? Hey there, little guy. I shall name him Squishy, and he shall be mine. He shall be my Squishy. I'm just going full on Dory at this point. Should I cast it?
Yes, go ahead and cast it.
Target saves
No.
with
Okay.
a nat 20.
Yeah. Okay. So Ailes, you cast your spell.
Now you're wishing I killed it.
And it seems to make the thing even more angry as it tries to drain you of your lifeblood. And with that, yeah, with that, we are now back at
Ailes
next round.
just sits down and takes more alcohol in.
Can I shoot my second arrow?
Yes, go ahead, Chandoran.
Do I? Just a doubt, Wyvern. Do I need initiative to drink alcohol? No, right?
Excellent. Okay, good shot, Chandoran. So you lose 2 arrows and kill 2 of these creatures that round. And with that, we are now at the top. Peren, what are you doing for this round?
Same thing. Longsword.
Okay, go ahead
So-
and roll your initiative.
Sweet. Slow as fuck. Sorry.
Nice. Chandoran.
Move and shoot the one on Ailes.
Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative. Okay, Masto. Oh, Masto's not there. That's right. Samuel. Moonhand again.
Yep, that'll do.
Go ahead and roll your initiative. Nice.
Look at that.
Nice. Hanzo. Katana. 7. Good. Cador.
Cador will run up and stab this. Initiative. Sorry. Short sword.
10. Good. Else?
Ah.
Oh yeah, now I'm pissed off, and I just whack it with my quarterstaff.
Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative for the quarterstaff.
Where is the initiative?
I'm guessing Master's going to
Wait,
use
wait,
longsword. I'm going to roll his initiative for him. Okay.
There you go.
All right, excellent. Thank you for your initiative roll. And with that, we are now... That's weird. Oh, for some reason it didn't add it. I'll just put it in manually then. 12. There we go. Okay, top of the round. Creature number 1 will attack Peren again. And you get 1 more point of damage. Ales. Good thing I remembered. So you take 1 more point of damage from the little bloodsucker. You're now at 7 hit points. Creature number 3 will take...
Wait, I'm at 6 now, right?
Oh, gosh. You are at 7. You're at 7. Creature number 3 will attack Masto. And hit. Okay. And with that, we're now at Samuel. Samuel, what do you do?
I swing away.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. Nice. Go ahead and roll your...
Hey.
Okay, excellent. You
There we
swing
go.
out your moon hand and crush one more of these creatures. Good round. Ales, you want to take your revenge on your would-be friend? Nice.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll that attack. Oh! Take a
Oh
big-
god damn it!
You wind up with your quarterstaff and unfortunately...
Yeah,
miss
I'm
with
too
your
drunk. I'm too drunk.
All right, Peren, you're
I'm
up.
too drunk.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the one that's on Ales.
You get 2 attacks this round. 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. So
Yeah.
roll for your first attack.
It's 11 that was on him, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know why you get a +4, but even if you didn't have that +4, you certainly would attack, would hit with a 16. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, he has +2 from his blade song, plus
Yeah,
plus
+2
1
plus-
from his
yeah.
the elven longsword, and I'm guessing +1
One
from
from
his
being-
strength.
Oh,
What-
we
what-
have another Hanzo here. Okay.
One from it's one from L and expertise blade song,
Yep.
right?
That's right.
DM is clapping in the background here. Well built, good sir. Well
Yep.
built. Excellent. So your longsword, you use your elven precision and decapitate one of these creatures. You get another attack at the bottom of the round. Hanzo, you're up.
Might as well get the one on Maestro.
Okay. And roll damage.
God.
17. Nice.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah. So you bring down your katana and it just obliterates.
Good thing the paladin can't see me swinging at him.
Wait, was there a new one on Maestro?
Yeah.
There was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Hanzo, you get 2 attacks this round too, right?
Yeah, 2 more attacks this round, but I'm gonna lose 1 by moving over.
Okay. Masto, are you back?
Yep.
It's your round.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem. So
I'm
there's
going
only
to,
one remaining slug-like creature, and it seems to be trying to nibble at Peren unsuccessfully.
In theory, though, you can't see it.
That's
right.
true.
I guess I'm gonna put my shield on my back and light a torch for a turn.
Okay.
Sounds like a great idea, honestly.
Do you have a
What the
torch?
hell just attacked us?
I do. I have 5.
Okay, so I'll make a note that you're using a torch, and I'll give
I'll
you 1
take one
torch.
There you go. Down to 4.
Okay, noted. Down to 4. Thank you. The torch lights up and illuminates this corridor, and for those of you without infravision, you see these horrific slug-like creatures, mostly now smashed and cut apart around you. That is Masto's round. And
Oh
with that,
no!
We're now at Cador.
Oh no, my squishy.
All right, Cador. Well, I guess I don't even have to move. I'll just stab our little friend here with my short sword.
And I'm
Okay.
going with the fact that I could hear the paladin putting out a torch and lighting
Oh,
it, that I closed
nice.
my eyes so I wasn't blinded.
Okay, so
Well, it's got a That's got a -2 because of the
You
second
would still
attack.
hit. You would still
Okay,
hit.
perfect.
So go ahead and roll your damage on creature 1.
Yeah, I just wanted to be fair. We're fair. All right.
Nice. So,
Boom.
Cador, you strike out with your short sword, miss, and then thrust in your stiletto. The thing twitches momentarily, and then is still. And with that, your party has overcome this encounter. Well done, lads. And we are now at 10 o'clock sharp. So this marks the end of this session. And I will stop recording so you guys can yell at me all you like.